on YouTube. Okay, all right. That might be all I need. We'll see if that works. Is there an audio delay? That wouldn't surprise me. I know how to fix that if there is. But sometimes people say there's an audio delay and they don't know what they're talking about. Actually, it says there should not be an audio delay. How's the audio sounding today, ladies and gentlemen? Are we good? It's fine. Numpty says it's fine. Very minimal. No audio delay. Fine. Good. Oh my God, Thirsty Thursday. Okay, YouTube chat's in here. We're good. All right. I'm sorry for those technical difficulties. For those of you that are just joining on YouTube, the intern has been fired. Fired big time, and I'm definitely drinking. I am definitely... Had to refresh from no audio. Yeah, I get that as a viewer on Twitch. Like, I know this is like common sense, but sometimes... Hear me out. Here. I might release some groundbreaking news here. Sometimes when I'm having issues watching on Twitch, like somebody else's stream, I hit the refresh. It's like this circle animation logo thing. It's called the refresh button. Sometimes I'll hit that, and like everything just works. It's like magic. I'm not supposed to reveal or leak that type of groundbreaking information, but there you go. That sometimes fixes it. Thank you for streaming on YouTube. Twitch sucks. You're welcome. You're welcome. Speaking of Twitch, actually, before you say Twitch sucks, we're getting very close. I think we're actually going to hit 100,000 followers on Twitch today. Right now, actually, it's not giving me a live updated number. At the beginning of the stream, we had 99,700 some followers, and we usually gain like 500 to 700 followers per stream. So like 99.8? Okay, yeah, we might hit it today, man. Dude, 100K on Twitch. That's no joke. Let's go, man. That gets me fired up. Hit the 100K milestone on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and maybe today Twitch. Let's go, man. Everyone follow. Yeah, if you guys aren't... I don't think I've literally... Actually, I did years ago. In the last 3 years, I don't think I've ever told somebody to follow on Twitch, but there we are. Follow, please, so we can hit 100K. Zach, bro, I love you. You convinced my parents to buy me a PC? Dude, that's awesome. Who saw the latest Convince My Parents video that just went live this week? It actually hit 1 million views. I think that thing hit 1 million views in like 18 hours or something. It was quick. That video took off. You guys saw it? And the person I was responding to, he responded back to it and said that he showed his dad. Yeah, the AIO video. Yeah, very cool. I am... Let's go. I am freshly motivated to make more of those convincing my parents videos. I just got to make sure that I do them correctly. Like I'm not gonna do as tempting as it is, I'm not gonna do a like convince my parents to buy a build from a... Oh my God, how many was that? Oh my God, Milkman again. Milkman with the 25. The 25 gifted subs. Let's go. Milkman is here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just now realizing that I completely forgot to add the milk. I know, where's the Milkman sound? I know, my bad. That's on the list. Let me literally write that on the list, or else it won't get done. I'm the type of person, if it's not, look, I even have a section right here. Fixes for next stream. Give Milkman a sound. All right, now it will get done. I'm the type of person that if it's not on the list, it's not getting done. But now it's on the list. Also, Squishin with the 1,000 biddies says, not gonna lie, just a Verstappen volume check. Also, I missed Thirsty Thursdays for a while. Thank you, Squishin, man. The The audio is a little low, but we appreciate the sound test. We're good to go. His milk is Okay, I'm gonna read the chat internally before I start speaking it out loud. Got it. I don't remember what I was saying, man. I don't know if I was saying nonsense or what. Copy Borrow with the $10 super chat says, saw a 9060 16 gig on Facebook Marketplace for $300. Does that seem too good to be true? Brand new. Oh. I would definitely be cautious of that. The MSRP, but I mean, the MSRP of a 16 gig 9060 XT is $350. So why would somebody be selling a brand new for $300? It's not like instant scam. It very well could be. I would be cautious. I would be cautious, but me, I don't know. There could be a reason. I don't know. Maybe somebody bought it for. Maybe they got reverse scammed and Amazon sent them two. Maybe they. I don't know. I can't really think of a good reason why they would be doing that, but maybe. I would explore the deal. All right, let's catch up on this ridiculous hype train. 2 Galaxy 4 Gaming with the Twitch Prime resub. Wootfest also with the 13-month resub. Hux CW tier 1 sub. Brandywine with the Twitch Primer. AJM also with the Twitch Prime. Decimal CV and Killer XC with the Twitch Primes. Bleck 122 with the tier 1. Thank you. Liam with the 4-month resub. Gatekeeper Marine and Parrot War with Twitch Prime sub. Northern Lights with the 19-month. Let's go. It says 19 months and still no PC. Yikes. We are here. I'll leave this up. Oh no, dude, everything's not working, man. Nothing's working. Hold on. The screen's gonna have to go black real quick so I can re-enable some of these overlays. Okay, hold on. I'm still here. You can hear me. Hold on. Let me pop that up. Let me hold on. What else do we need? Oh, hold on. I'm still here. Here, there we go. We got that, and we got that. Okay, now we can come back to here. Still not working. We'll figure. We're in an ad break anyway, so we're good. This is time to fix it. Dude, I completely jacked all this up. Oh, this is not good. Okay, giveaway photo. There we go. That should work now. Check that out. There we go. And now here, giveaway photo 2. Now that should work. And we'll do one more. Where's this at? Giveaway cheat sheet. Giveaway cheat sheet. Now that works. Okay, boom. Whew. Maybe yeah, we need a new intern. I actually did, I interviewed somebody today for our, did you guys see that we're hiring at ZTT? Interviewed somebody today, it went very well. Not the intern though, this was somebody else. The last 2 interns have been fired right away. Be Easy with the 500 biddies, thank you Be Easy. Palka with the 6-month, ooh, gold ZTT badge, let's go. Mr. Maddox Jones also with the 500 biddies. Jimmy with the 10-month resub says, glad you're here ready for this exciting build. Those darn interns. What are we going to do about that, man? I need a good intern. I need a streaming producer that can come work for free, never mess anything up, and be willing to be fired right away. Zero strike policy. Turtle Chains with the Twitch Prime resub. I already got Squishin'. Milkman, thank you again. Carl with the tier 1. Shazanar with the tier 1. Cool Dude with the Twitch Prime sub. Sounds like Cool Dude. I remember saying that before. I butchered it. With the 4-month resub, thank you. Mexican Electrician with the 12-month. Also, Northern Lights over there with the 1,000 biddies says, thanks for all the content that I sometimes draw inspiration from. I guess that's a valid thing to say, right? I don't think anyone's ever. I guess that makes sense. Like, it's not like you're 24/7 drawing inspiration. It just sounds weird. Thank you, man. I'm glad that I can sometimes inspire you. Rezer with the Twitch Prime sub. Be Easy with the 2-month resub. Cuddle Tiger with the tier 1 sub. Thank you. Destiny with the 4-month resub. Says, you were one of my motivations to build my first PC this year. Built a 5090 PC in March. Wanted to copy your Asia Horse fan swag to up the aesthetics on there. But there's no Asia Horse Cosmic 140. I know, that's a bummer. Going with Lee and Lee instead. What are some of your favorite fans for aesthetics? I mean, I think these aren't the Cosmics, but they look just like them. I accidentally ordered something that's not the Cosmics. I mean, those are Lee and Lee are like the two, like, it's basically if somebody has an unlimited budget, just go with Lee and Lee. If you want the unlimited budget look, but deep down you're a budget baller, go with the Cosmics. And if you're actually budget baller, then just go with a case that comes with pre-installed RGB fans. I think that's the meta right now. That cat with the 300 biddies says, Thirsty Thursday, been watching for a while from YouTube, loving it. Love to hear that, man. Thank you. Boost with the 9-month sub. Mr. Light with the 10-month sub. I think I'm caught up. Yeah, I think we're good. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. Let's go. What do you think about the new leaked Intel Ultra Core model? I only saw the budget one, the 120F. Did that video go live? I'm too lazy to check. I don't know. I don't think my video about the Core 5 120F, I don't think that went live yet. Oh, it did? Okay. Are there more? I didn't see that. I filmed 16 videos today. 16 videos. Insane. That's a record breaker for me. I've never done that many videos in a day. None of them were about new Intel CPUs though. Did I miss something? Yeah, I'm about to go on a vacation. That's the only reason. My last vacation, I was recording videos while we were there. This vacation, I'm gonna be on a beach. Dude, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. No videos. I'm not making videos. Other than I probably still will make some, but not that are required just because I'm... Anyway. Yeah. I gotta film a bunch. We need 30. We needed 30 for the amount of time that I'm taking. But the 16 that I did today got us to that number, so now I'm off the hook. We're good. Now it's on everybody else to edit them. Manny with the Twitch Prime resub, thank you. No Node, also with Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate that. When is the build starting? I don't know, man. Dude, I'm chilling for now. We're gonna build. We're gonna build soon. Okay, I promise. I have PC parts down here. What can I give you a sneak peek about? I promise I got parts. Here. Look, I have PC. I really hope this is not a scam. Just like last week. Actually, my videographer today, or yesterday, said, hey, do you want me to open this box and see if you got scammed before the stream? It's like, yeah, that'd be great. Thank you, man. Jonas with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Today's drink. This was a little Black Friday gift. Not a gift, but my wife bought these for, not Black Friday. Father's Day. Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. She bought, this was our, her beer of choice for Father's Day. Sola Brat Iron. Solab Ration. Solab Ration. Sola Brat Ion. I don't know. It's a West Coast IPA. It's actually quite delicious. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. It's from Cinderlands. Cinderlands, I think, is here in Pittsburgh, right? Yeah, brewed and canned in Pittsburgh, PA. They make some good beers. It's pretty good. Pronounced like celebration. That can't be right, man. Cuddle Tiger with the $10 dono says, thanks for the exchange tip. Oh my God. I was just talking to my wife about that. I made the video today about, or we released the video today about how people are buying GPUs for under or at MSRP at military exchange stores, which like every major base has. It's like a Walmart / Target for the base. Like you have to have a military ID to get on base, etc. And apparently somebody like got a 5090 for under MSRP. So I just made a quick video about it. And I completely forgot about how it's also tax-free. That was like the top 100 comments saying he didn't mention anything about it being tax-free. I completely forgot that on top of buying the GPU at MSRP, it is also tax-free. That is crazy. I completely forgot about that concept. But thank you for that $10 dono, Cuddle Tiger, appreciate that. Sojai with the $2 super chat says, Zach making a high-end budget build with sand. What? What? I don't know what you mean, man. Love the PX? Which branch is the PX? Is that Army? I think everyone was talking about like the different... I think the PX was Army. I promise I'm not trying to rage bait you. I genuinely don't remember. Marines? Army and Marines? Okay. It's an LTT reference? Oh, I'm not tracking. PX is Army? Okay. Yeah, I brain dumped so many military... So many military concepts. And the BX and those stores being tax-free. Oh my God, I completely forgot about that. Royal Knight with the tier 1 resub, thank you. D Burns with Twitch Prime. News with Twitch Prime. Quint, Twitch Prime. And Brack with the 4-month. Says, you're a brat. That checks out. Anna with Twitch Prime sub. Akira with the 56-month resub. My goodness. Thank you, man. That's ridiculous. A fake ZTT tried to scam me. Yeah, it's bad, man. It's bad. Have you guys... let me reword that differently. I'm sure you guys have never actually typed Zach's Tech Turf into TikTok. But let me show you what happens when you do that. Zach's Tech Turf. When you... I mean, I'm sure every creator is like this, but when you search for Zach's Tech Turf on TikTok... yeah, there's going to be a lot of fake accounts, so always look for the legit one. Por favor, be careful out there. If it's on YouTube, then we got the check. I don't think we have the check. Does TikTok give out the checks? I don't know anything about that. No Insta or TikTok. Good call. I am actually on, I don't know how, day 11 or so? I deleted social media off my phone last Sunday. Not this previous Sunday, the Sunday before that. So like a week and a half. I haven't had any social media on my phone at all. I know social media is kind of my job, so it's a questionable choice. But I am genuinely trying to not, you know, be so... all the negative things that come with having social media on your phone. It's actually been pretty solid. I'm not opposed to that change. What's your least favorite NVIDIA GPU? Least favorite NVIDIA GPU. Oof. Oh, that's a good one. No, not 30. I got way too much content out of the 3050. I definitely cannot say that. And just like, I don't hate the 3050 at all. I genuinely don't hate the 3050. It's just in the United States, you should probably get the RX 6600 instead. It's just objectively better value. But if you think about it from NVIDIA's perspective, they released a sub $200 GPU for people, for budget ballers that want an NVIDIA GPU. Like, thank you. Like, it's not the best GPU, it's not the best value, but they at least gave the option for the people that want an NVIDIA GPU and want to buy brand new under $200. I mean, they at least gave that option. I don't hate that card. I just don't choose it. The Brick 4040, yeah, that's up there. I can't think of many. The 1650? Why would I hate the 1650? That was a great GPU. A 5090 burning down your house would be the worst. Yeah, I mean, hopefully we don't get that far, but yeah, that would suck. Yeah, I can't really think of a card that I hate. You know, I mean, maybe the GT 1030 DDR4? Am I remembering that correctly? NVIDIA released the GT 1030, which, I mean, was never amazing value, but still, it was a $70 MSRP graphics card. But then months later, they released a new version of it where instead of GDDR5, it was just DDR4 VRAM. But they kept the model name the same. If I'm remembering it correctly, like, that was shady. What do you think about lossless scaling? I have my blinders on for that. I'm gonna be honest. I have gotten so many comments and stream messages and whatnot about making content on that. I have literally never tried it before. I see how popular it is. I need to spend some time with that. Yeah, I definitely need to spend some time with that one. Sojai with the $10 dono says, talking the 3050 6GB, people don't seem to realize that its primary purpose is to stick into an old Optiplex where it has probably a 240 watt power supply with no 8-pin. A 6600 can't do that. I mean, that is a value prop of the 3050. Yeah. Yeah, I do not hate the 3050. It only gets ragged on. A, because it's NVIDIA, but B, because there is just better value here in the States. But every time I talk negatively about the value of the 3050, there's always so many people from other countries saying that the 3050 is better value compared to the 6600, so. It is what it is. Wait, when did I get a tier 1 sub? It was probably Milkman. Milkman just randomly gives out 25 gifted subs at a time. I don't know if, like, maybe they're clicking the wrong button every time, but it's just like, lately it's been 25 every single time. It's like, oh, somebody needs a gifted sub, 25. That's probably how you got it. KB with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. All right, let's talk about the giveaway real quick because we got a lot of new people in here. If you don't know this, we are literally always running a gaming PC giveaway during these Twitch live streams. This is, here, let me give you a better picture real quick. Boom. This is a beautiful 7500F, water-cooled with a 360 AIO, totally just for aesthetics. 32 gigs of DDR5 and an RTX 5060 Ti, 16 gig. And the way you enter is you type in ! giveaway. You got to be watching on Twitch, though. You can do this totally for free. I thought... Milkman. This is going to look bad. I was not trying to rage bait you on that one. Or not rage bait. I was not trying to bait you on that one. I was just letting the people know your style, man. And now you have confirmed that that is your style. Thank you for another 25 gifted subs. That is just absolutely ridiculous. Thank you, man. That shirt is glaze. Yeah. I don't know who needs to hear this. You're allowed to glaze things or people. Like, if you're a fan of that thing or that person, like that's okay. Like, we don't, dude, that had to have been rage bait. Okay, all right, 0 for 1. 0 for 1. All right, to win the giveaway, you just type in !giveaway. That'll take you here. Make sure you log in via Twitch. Worldwide giveaway. Shipping covered only to the US, though, per usual. These are all the ways that you can. Subscribers do get double the points. Pay to win friendly over here. You get points for donations, gifted subs, etc. It's a raffle style giveaway, so 100 giveaway points equals 1 ticket. The more tickets you have, the higher chance you have at winning. Look, let me refresh it real quick. I have 480 giveaway points just from watching my own stream. So I can afford 4 more tickets. It says right down here that I currently have 23 tickets. I'm going to buy tickets. Boom. Now I have 27 tickets. And my points balance is down to 80. You got to convert those points into tickets. The drawing will be on July 10th. I do see there's an ad there. Sorry. July 10th. We're going to raffle that off, and then we're going to immediately start building the next PC. He is winning his own giveaways one day. One day I will win. 27 tickets is a lot, man. 27 tickets is the absolute most you can have if you are only watching for free and never donate or anything. Because my account is technically watching every single second of every single stream. So that's the most points that you can have right now if you're watching just for free. Milkman now taking care of themselves with the 5-month resub. Thank you, Milkman. Appreciate that. Dragon with the tier 1. The Wolves Run also with Twitch Prime sub. Miguel with the 2-month resub. Appreciate that. Oh, unless you get donated a sub by Milkman. Yeah, that is actually very true. Yeah, you could. Yeah, never mind. Yep, you're right. I'll stop saying that. You can have way more points for free if you get gifted a sub. Oh, wait, no, I'm a sub. No, never mind. No, that is the maximum amount you can have. I am a sub. You are automatically a tier 3 sub of your own account. So never mind. Never mind. I can keep saying that. How do I win the giveaway? That's rage bait. That's rage bait, man. Just relax. That is just rage bait. Why does bro got a pint of beer? Dude, is that rage bait? Dude, I might be losing my mind here today. Guzzle? No, that's not the name. Gus Lizard. With the Twitch Prime sub. Yeet Master with the tier 1 sub, thank you. Bleary with Twitch Prime. Sojai with the $5 super chat says, part of me wants to participate in the giveaway, but 1, fat chance I'll win. 2, I don't like using Twitch. 3, I don't have any more room for PCs. Valid. Those are all valid options. Losing your mind and the game. Dude, I swear, oh my, dude, I'm out. Is it the same, like, I never see who sent that, like, because I lose my mind every time I lose the game. Is it the same person every week, or is it genuinely new people, like, just saying, we all lost the game? Because if you guys were in an ad break, I'm just letting you know now, we literally all just lost the game, so we're resetting that streak back down to 0. It is the same person? Dude, we gotta get him out of here, man. He's gotta go. Why are we not using coasters here, man? Have some respect. Dude, we got to get that guy out of here. 100K followers? Did we hit it? What does mine say? Where's no, mine doesn't say 100K, but mine doesn't update in real time. Yeah, I think we hit it. Dude, let's go. 100K follow. Dude, that's the 4th platform now. 100K, let's go. That's big time, man. Yeah, mine says 99.8. Somebody else said that too. Oh my God, was that rage bait? No, I think there's no way that many people are rage baiting at the same time. You guys aren't capable of a coordinated rage bait like that. There's no way. Yeah, dude, refresh. I've been refreshing, man. It doesn't work. Up here, no, it doesn't say that either. 99.9. Mine still says 99.9. Dude, let's go. I mean, we're gonna hit that tonight. That's awesome, man. That's very legit. If I do say so myself, let's go. Dude, there's no way I'm seeing my PC building saver answer this comment. Well, I don't know if that was directed at me, but if it was, I got you. People be trolling, it's 100K. It's not 100K on mine. Probably should have prepped another giveaway, huh? I kind of messed that one up, man. I'm sorry. I wasn't prepared for that one. I went to go fire up the stream today, and I was like, dude, that's close. Let's go. When is the build starting? I don't know, man. I was gonna yap for a bit and give people some free giveaway points, but if you think I should just build, I mean, I can. Should we start building? Somehow that still was not loud enough. The double YouTube and Twitch at the set, like, I don't know how, but it still was not loud. Let me turn that up. All right. Now we're good. All right, who should I read first? IMR Zomic with the 1,000 biddies says, yo, Zach, how do I end? That can't be legit. How do I enter the giveaway? Are you serious? Okay, that's actually rage bait. If you send 1,000 biddies, you're allowed to rage bait all day. Fair game. Fair game. Just don't say anything disrespectful, Sojai. Not up in here. Sojai with the $10 super chat says, last one, but could you check out the Linux distro NyArch? NyArch? NyArch. It's my favorite distro. It has every feature I need, and it's amazing for gaming. I highly recommend it. Believe it or not, I've actually seen multiple people recommend that. It didn't make my top 3 list of ones to try, but I mean, it is getting there. I've just seen multiple people make that recommendation. So maybe, I guess. Steelers suck? Dude, that... Get them out. Instant ban. Everyone here is a Steelers fan, whether you like it or not. Forget building, go take apart a PC instead. I would do that, but we unfortunately have a YouTube schedule to adhere to. Speaking of YouTube schedules, man. All right, here's the schedule. Today we're gonna build a $500 gaming PC. It's kind of a throwback build. Like, we're using some slightly older hardware at the $500 price point, obviously. Then I'm going on vacation. No stream next week. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be on a beach. Very minimal interaction from me next week. But after that, the next Thirsty Thursday, sleeper build. Oh my God, I can't wait, man. We're gonna do a full sleeper build on the next Thirsty Thursday. We got all the parts. We got the beige PC case from the 80s in the office. Right, I gotta spray paint it. I gotta spray paint the inside of it. Oh man, I cannot wait. Sleeper build is gonna be the very next Thirsty Thursday episode. I am, dude, I haven't been this excited to build a PC in a long time. I am legit excited for that. That is gonna be fun. Golden Dragon with a 500 biddy says, should I upgrade from my 3060 mobile to an MSI Vanguard 5090? Dude, Not. All right. If it's gonna be a rage bait bits, it's gotta be 1,000 bits. I'm sorry. I don't like pushing people to do. I can't do the rage bait at the 5. It's gotta be 1,000, man. That's not enough. That's not enough to rage bait. It's a minimum requirement. Thank you for the 500 biddies. Ban everyone that's rage baiting. Dude, I'll be talking to myself, man. Might as well turn the stream off at that point. Come on now. When's the next ZTT night shift stream? It's a good question. I've been really busy. Not like in a bad way. I've been just really excited about a lot of like various little projects that we're doing and whatnot. So I've been just working at night, man. I've been working like the kids go to bed at 8. I've been working from like 8 to 10 every night. And then from like 10 to 10:30, I'll sometimes play a game, read, etc. I haven't been doing the long gaming sessions recently. So I don't know. One of the things I did yesterday, I don't know if you guys saw, but the pure performance templates are finally updated on zttbuildhelp.com. Totally free. zttbuildhelp.com. We have gaming PC templates here that you can follow. This is the pure performance ones, and I have multiple different price ranges and a fancy little recently updated sticker. And you can highlight over here, click that, and then that'll show you every part that I recommend with links and alternative part links in case you can't find something in stock. I finally updated them for all the new GPUs and whatnot. It wasn't updated since like last summer. So that's one of the things I've been working on at night. That takes a long time to do, man. That takes an insane amount of time. A Golden Dragon with the 1,000 biddy says, I'm not trying to rage bait, but I have an Alienware gaming laptop, and I want to build a 5K gaming desktop or buy one from the ZTT store. I'm going to be honest with you. If you want to spend $5,000 on a gaming PC, well, we unfortunately do not have an option for you. I think our most expensive build is Tranquility right now, right? Yeah. We do not offer anything above $2,000 right now. Speaking of which, though, Tranquility is back in stock. This is our fastest selling limited edition build of all time. And it's our one and only anime themed gaming PC, which I thought was not going to sell, but it sold out instantly twice. And here we are restocking it again. Oh, we only got 3 left right now, though. But no, we do not have a 5090 caliber build, which it sounds like you're in the market for. One day we will, but right now we don't. Anime sells. It sure does, man. I mean, I know that's common knowledge and everybody says that, but like seeing it in real time, insane. Insane. Astro with the 500 biddy says, did you hear the announcement for the new Ryzen 5070? I don't know why that's still funny. It makes no sense. Thank you for the 500 biddies. Does your Twitch say 100K followers yet? Oh, it does. Let's go. Okay, now it's official. Now I believe you. 100K on Twitch. Next one, Facebook. I have no idea how many we have on Facebook, but it's definitely under 100K followers. I want to say it's like 40K maybe, somewhere around there. I haven't looked at Facebook for a while. Pi Studios with the $5 YouTube super chat says, how much could I flip a PC with a 7600X and a 2080 Ti and a Lee A3? Wow, I've done a similar build and got 700 cash. Could I get more for that? Yeah, that's unfortunately not a great combo for a flip. It's still a, like, for people like us, it's still a very capable PC. We know that. The Lee A3, I like that case. It's not a great 83K on Facebook. Wow. Oh wow, that's insane. I would not have guessed that at all. Thank you for looking. The Lee & Lee A3 is not a great flipping case. It does it's not screaming gamer, you know. I mean, there are people that are looking for that sophisticated, smaller look, but I wouldn't say it's gonna appeal to the masses in terms of aesthetics. But also the 2080 Ti, I mean, that's 3 generations out of date now. So I don't know how much you can get from that, to be honest. That's a weird combo. Still a capable gaming PC for sure. It's just not screaming high profit margins on flip or for a flip. I would like to know how much you get out of that. Please report back. All right, should we go over the parts? You guys good? Jay Savage with the $2 super chat says sold the RX 580 build, working on a 6600 XT build. Very nice. Congrats, man. Cuddle Tiger again with the $10. That name makes me a little uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie, but Cuddle Tiger with the $10 dono says I need to know where to find the floppy disk coaster. Yeah, this thing is probably goated as far as Thirsty Thursday goes. The unfortunate part is I don't know. Somebody sent this to me. I think I have a few. This was years ago, but it's kind of dirty. I think a viewer sent this to me. Like this was in the days of streaming to less than 100 people at a time. Like 80. I remember very consistently streaming to like 70 to 80 people. I'm pretty sure that's when somebody sent it to me. That was a few years ago. I would imagine it's on Amazon. Need to 3D print coasters? That is a good idea. I have a 3D printed coaster in the office, but not here. Were you in the floppy disk era too, Zach? Yes. I'll take that as a compliment that you're asking me that. Since you don't know, I have made multiple videos about the floppy disk era and talking about how I would go to school with my homework with a floppy disk. Yes, I was definitely in the floppy disk era, but I will take that as a compliment that you're asking me that. Thank you, man. Chill out, Unc. Dude, when you are actually older than the people like that you're talking to, like right now, and people accidentally call you young, you won't understand, man. You're too young. Why you disrespect the floppy? Dude, I'm not disrespecting the floppy. There was an actual point in time where, like, I was on the train of thinking that there's no way a USB thumb drive was gonna replace a floppy. Be honest. Everyone that was alive back then probably thought something similar. Floppy disk, you know, old faithful, old reliable. There's no way it's gonna get replaced. Yeah, I was there, man. Are floppy disks peak storage? No, they're not peak. I would consider peak storage CD-ROMs. The feeling of having a stack of CD-ROMs and just burning whatever you wanted to. I mean, it was literally called burning, which is already cool enough. But being able to like create different floppy disks for different things, like you want to rip a music album, you know, you want to put a video or like a movie on there, you want to treat one, like have one floppy disk for, or CD-ROM for like all the software that you use, like your PC troubleshooting software and whatnot. Like, dude, CD-ROM. That was definitely peak. You just buy a whole bundle, spindle, I think they called. Yeah. You don't have enough grays to be a floppy user in school? Dude, I literally bought... I remember the point in time where people were bringing in USB drives, and I was still bringing in floppies. But like, I remember doing that. Stop looking at the screen, focus on the camera. No, I can't. No, I can't do it for more than like 3 seconds, man. It's too awkward. I can only read chat, man. Don't make me uncomfortable. Doing anything but build. Yeah, we gotta start building. All right. Are we in an ad break yet? Rage bait in full effect today. Okay, hold on. Let me get these cameras rolling because this is for a YouTube video. Dude, don't tell a content creator to look into the camera, man. That's like asking somebody to make eye contact with you. It's weird. Like, you know when you have a conversation with somebody about eye contact, and then for the rest of the conversation, you're doing nothing but like trading, glancing eye contact with each other. It's the worst, man. It's the worst. 100% with the $2 super chat. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay. All right. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be building a $500 gaming PC. We are definitely using some used parts, okay? There is no way, well, actually, there is a way, but there is no good way that you can build a $500 brand new PC in today's market / economy. So we are definitely going to be relying on some old parts. The first one being the CPU, which is very old. Actually, I should have checked if any pins were bent, but I did not. This is none other. Oh my God, look at that. The Ryzen 5 3600. Huh, I haven't... Did that ad break literally just start? Okay, we'll do that whole thing over again. We'll wait for the ad break. Actually, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick before, and then when I get back after this ad break, after I go to the bathroom, we're gonna rapid fire this one because I've yapped for 58 minutes already. We gotta get this one moving. I'll be right back. Bathroom does not take this long? That's because my wife is sending me screenshots of me looking at the camera on stream. I got distracted when I was up there. Excuse me. We're still in an ad break. Shady with the 5-month resub, thank you. Mando with the 8-month resub. Gotta keep the Discord check mark. There you go. Oh, we added the Discord flare, or wait, is that what it's called? Flare? The little, or no, not flare, tags. We added the Discord tags. So you can now proudly represent ZTT as a Discord tag. IPA or lager, which one do you prefer? IPAs. I like lagers, but I like IPAs more. Meta PCs, add nice. Gamer tag? That's not what they're called. Guild? No, they're not. Discord guilds? No. Pretty sure it's called a tag. Okay. All right, let's actually build here. All right, yeah. The Ryzen 5 3600. $500 build. We're trying to maximize performance. Specifically with the GPU, I paid $60. $60 for this AM4 CPU. From Jawa, actually. For the motherboard, this may look familiar. We used this a couple streams ago. This is the Machinist AliExpress Special. It is a super budget, all-white motherboard. B450, not a single bell or whistle. For $49. Brand new. On AliExpress. The last one worked good enough, I guess, for us. So I bought two because I was excited about it. So we have that. For the RAM, we got some Pinnacle Conduit. This is a 32 gigabyte DDR4 kit, 3200 megahertz, CL16, of course. But we're going with 32. One, we know games are using more than 16 gigabytes of RAM these days, some games. And two, our motherboard only has 2 RAM slots, so you might as well buy the 32 now. That way you don't have to replace the kit later. For the SSD, this has been the same SSD for the last, like, 7 or 8 Thirsty Thursday live streams. It's the 1 terabyte Clev Crass C910. Just the best value 1 terabyte budget NVMe that you can find. It is Gen 4, which we won't be able to take advantage of, but Gen 4 is the same price as Gen 3 these days, so you might as well buy that. And then for cooling our 3600, we have a Thermalright Assassin X 120 SE White ARGB. We buy this all the time for multiple builds on zttbuilds.com. Super solid, very budget, all white ARGB CPU cooler. For our power supply, we have the MSI Mag A550BN. This is a tier C, 80 plus bronze, not modular power supply, just super budget. Paid $58 for it. That's actually not a great deal. You can sometimes get these for $50 right on the spot, but $58 is the best I could do at that time. We're going to be plugging in, of course, some Okanos white cable extensions. These are the 16 gauge extensions. That costs $16 on Amazon. And for our graphics card, this was also bought on Jawa. Let's go. This is an MSI Gaming X RTX 2060 Super. I paid $150 for it. $150 for a 2060 Super. What's one other GPU that you could consider, or should consider, I should say? What's one other? It's the 12. It's 12 gig. Sure hope it's the 12 gig. 8 gig. 8 gig. I can't remember what happened. Oh yeah. We had an it's a whole thing. We had an inventory issue at Jawa. Like, I bought one 26 Super and the guy messaged me. It was a whole thing. I was like, yeah, just send me that. Yeah. It's an 8 gig RTX 2060 Super. Yeah, the other GPU that you should consider is an RX 5700 XT, for sure. That is also right at the $150 price point. These cards do battle it out neck and neck. On average, the 5700 XT wins in more games than not. But I've used the 5700 XT in so many different builds. So I literally just want to mix it up, you know. Both GPUs you can certainly consider. More people are probably going to go with the 2060 Super because it's NVIDIA. But I personally just wanted to mix it up and stop using the same GPU over and over again for $500 builds. Okay. And then finally, for the case, this I've used a few times. This is the DIY PC ARGB R1. The white version. This is a micro ATX, all white, comes with 4 pre-installed ARGB fans. Pretty minimal design. I actually kind of like the front panel. It reminds me of like one of those HP Pro Desk things with like this side over here that I used to spray paint all the time. I like the design. It's only $59, brand new on Newegg. We used it for one of our limited edition builds a couple months ago, and it works quite well. All of the cables are painted, and it gives you some decent options in terms of cable management, I think, for such a budget case. But yeah, it's $509 was my total cost for this build. So Ryzen 5 3600, 32 gigs of DDR4, and a 2060 Super. We're gonna make a... Where's the Foifkin at? The Foifkin was being benchmarked today, actually. Yeah, we benchmarked the Foifkin build yesterday. Actually, I'm gonna restart these cameras right away because we're just gonna start building right away. I've been yapping for too much, so let's keep building. Yeah, whenever we were interviewing somebody today for our job opening, he looked at he didn't say Foifkin, but he looked at the Foifkin being benchmarked by one of my employees, and he's like, is that the build from last week? I was like, my man, you watch. Let's go. Bro, the Foifkin was crazy. I might have to bring that one back, man. All right, let's start building. Who's the handsome and cool and handsome guy on your shirt? Oh, that is just the greatest technician that's ever lived. Still looking for my toothbrush, man. All right, here we go. Here is the Machinist B450 AliExpress special. You guys are hiring? Question mark? Dude, I made a video. I posted it on the YouTube community tab, and I posted it in Discord, and I always at everybody for all of them. Yeah, we're hiring. We are currently looking for a fulfillment coordinator and PC build technician. It's all good. It's all good. That's not a drop. Basically, we need somebody to come in and ship out all of our customer PCs for like 3 or 4 hours, however long that takes. And then with your remaining time, you just build PCs all day. Shipping and building. Yes, we are currently hiring. Big boy words. Yeah, we got some fancy titles at CTT now. Fulfillment coordinator and PC build technician. That is the job description. You got to be in Pittsburgh now, though. You can't move because we're moving. We're about to move. We're moving next summer. So I put very clearly on the ad that you are not allowed to. We will not accept applications unless if you currently live in Pittsburgh already. All right. Not that I don't trust Jawa, but let me check out these pins just to make sure. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that looks good. All good. All right, here we go. So for AM4, if you've never installed one, we have a tiny, tiny little gold triangle here up at the top. And that is going to match with the very, very tiny triangle, which you definitely can't see on the motherboard. It's also going to be orientated like this every single time for AM4. And we're just going to push that in, close it down, And then boom. Our CPU is now installed. Just like that. An hour and 11 minutes in. Happy late Father's Day, by the way. Thank you, man. Hopefully all of the fellow dads in here had a good Father's Day as well. I did. I had a great Father's Day. Can you be my father? No. That ship has sailed. No more. No more Los Niños. No more Niños in the house. We're fully booked up, man. Sorry. All right, now we're gonna install the RAM. This is our 32 gigabyte Pinnacle conduit kit. Boom, that's installed. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's not bad. Check this one. Oh my God, that one's rock solid. Hold on, let me get a better angle at this. Oh my God, that might be the... Okay, this one now. Usually it's this slot. Well, usually we have 4 slots, but usually the one on the left is the one that wiggles more. But this time, the right one wiggles way more. Wow. I mean, these are both some pretty solid. I give it like an 8 of 10 wiggle test, but the right one's actually more wiggly compared to the left one. Interesting. Wow. All right. We got our data. Catalog that one. Moving on. What's the motherboard's name? It doesn't have a name. It is just a Machinist B450 AM4 -A. I don't think that's a real model name. It's just the white Machinist B450. If you type that into AliExpress, you should find it. Okay, I really hope the SSD's in here. That would be... Yeah, okay. I was gonna say. That would be bad. Alright, here we go. With the Clev Crass, you get to choose if you want to install the heatsink. Since this Machinist fancy motherboard does not have a heatsink, we're going to remove this 3M tape and install it ourselves. All black build looking hot. Dude, I'm not falling for that rage bait at all. Not even a little bit. That might have been the worst rage bait of the night, actually. Or my skills are finally just going up. Okay, here we go. Install that just like that. Try to make it nice and straight. There we go. Good enough. Just don't look at it too closely. Oh my God. I forget to get tools out every single time. It's always when I'm installing the SSD too. That's when I remember, hey man, you need some tools. We need that. We might need that. We don't need that. We do need that. We definitely need that. And hopefully that's it. Not enough stickers? I know, I've been slacking, man. I haven't added a sticker to that thing in a while. It's always on Thirsty Thursday. I have the opportunities to add them, but I think I just get lazy. Alright. Unscrew that. Now... now we can install our SSD. Put that in there. Punch it down. Screw it down. Lock it in. There we go. SSD is now installed. The last thing we're gonna do... Dude, where'd my screw bits go, man? What happened? Switch over to this. My goodness, I don't know what happened with that. Now we're gonna uninstall these plastic bridges that came installed on the motherboard. Clean Oreo cookie build, not gonna lie. That one's valid. Because we are using a black GPU. So that, yeah, that's valid. What screwdriver is that? LTTstore.com. This is the Linus Tech Tips screwdriver, man. It's the GOAT PC building screwdriver to use. Okay, move that to the side. Now we'll get our cooler out. Fire screwdriver, I agree. Can you break the motherboard by grabbing it wrong? Yeah, actually. You could grab it by a capacitor. You know, you definitely don't want to grab it by one of these guys. Like, these will snap off. You know, you might be able to do some damage to something on the underside of it. If you grab, yes. To answer your question, yes, you can break a motherboard by grabbing it incorrectly. Be gentle. What are the specs of the PC? This is a Ryzen 5 3600. 32 gigs of DDR4. And RTX 2060 Super. It's a I paid $509 for it. Okay, I got it. Does the motherboard have Wi-Fi? Absolutely not. This is a $49 brand new motherboard. This motherboard has no idea what Wi-Fi even is, man. No, you'd have to buy a dongle, a USB dongle for this, or use Ethernet, which is ideal. We'll use the thermal paste this time. We need that. We need that. And I believe the red one is the AM4, yeah. There we go. First time catching your live stream build? Welcome. Welcome to Thirsty Thursday, where we build PCs, drink beer, and try not to get rage baited. How about a Wi-Fi card? No, you can't. Oh, actually you can. If you're, well, maybe. If your GPU was thin enough, you could. If you had like a single slot GPU, then you could use this, but more than likely, no. And there is no additional M.2 port, so no. You will most likely, if you use a very cheap motherboard like this, only have the ability to use Ethernet or a USB dongle. And USB dongles are fine, by the way. They are perfectly fine. Okay. First, we're going to install these red spacers. That is going to let us install these new metal bridges, which the CPU cooler will connect to, and then we'll be good. You need to clean your table. It's actually not, I mean, there is some dirt on it, but most of the marks that you're seeing are permanent marks from this very Thirsty Thursday live stream. Most of this is like not stain or scratches or like chips into the paint. This desk has been abused over the years of Thirsty Thursday. There is some dirt though, don't get me wrong. Thoughts on the 6650 XT for 1080p gaming? Yeah, still very relevant, for sure. Oh man, hold on. I'm gonna finish installing the CPU cooler and then we'll get caught up on all those subs and, oh man, I'm like 20 minutes behind, my bad. I'll catch up on all those subs and resubs and whatnot as soon as we get this cooler installed. Okay, now that these metal bridges are installed, now we can do some thermal paste action. This time, I'm just going to use what came with it. This is the Thermalright TF4. Probably not as good as your Arctics or your Noctuas, but definitely good enough for a $500 Ryzen 5 3600 build. There we go. Dude, that's a good looking P dot right there. Slightly more than what you need, but I mean, dang, that'll work, man. That hits the spot right there. That's a big P. Yeah, I like the P dots a little bit bigger than what you need. Just a little bit, just to ensure coverage. There we go, man. That'll work. All right, we got that. We are definitely uninstalling that for sure. No questions. I don't think it matters which side you install this on, but we'll go this side. And then we'll hand tighten it to start. And then we'll go back and forth to ensure even pressure on that CPU. And then we'll install the fan and it'll be done. How do you get all the parts? I buy them. I heard you do giveaways. How to enter? Exclamation point giveaway. All right, there we go. That is installed. Now all we have to do is install our fan. We're gonna want to make sure that the fan cable is pointed downward. You don't want it up like this because then you're gonna have to hide this ridiculous cable. So point it downward. That way it kind of naturally hides underneath the heatsink. Then we're going to use these little wire bracket things, loop them through the fan holes. Then we're going to do that on this side too. And then I'm going to hold both the little fan brackets with my thumbs here and line it up like this. I'm pulling outward so I don't drop it, and then I'm going to push forward and latch it into the heatsink. So it latched into there, and it latched into there. So now that's not going anywhere. And then the final step is to plug in the PWM connector into the CPU fan header down here. And then since our cable is already down there, I'm just going to hide that underneath there. We will need this 3-pin ARGB cable in just a second, or several minutes. But boom, that's it. Our motherboard is now fully prepped and ready to go. This is the Machinist B450 AliExpress special with a Ryzen 5 3600 being cooled by the Thermalright SE ARGB. We got a 32 gigabyte Pinnacle conduit DDR4 RAM kit, 3200 megahertz at CL16, and then we have a 1 terabyte Gen 4 Clev Crass C910 on there. I mean, not too bad. Hopefully not a dead board. This is our second one we bought. Whenever I bought these, I bought 2 of them. And the first one ran fine. We did notice a little bit higher CPU temperatures, and that's probably because the BIOS was a little quirky. But I mean, it still got the job done. All right, let's catch up. Oh man, I'm behind. Sorry, guys. My bad. Shazanar with the 300 bit, he says, I have an RTX 2080 Super and a 5800 XT. Any GPU upgrade suggestions? That's probably a situation where you're going to want to upgrade both. The 2080 Super is still a pretty good 1080p GPU. Probably pushing 1440p still. Your next upgrade is going to be a very beefy GPU, and at that point, you're probably going to want a new CPU. So it really depends on how much you want to spend on that project. Mando with the Twitch Prime resub for 8 months. Shadier with the 5-month. Bio with the 5-month says, love what you do, bro. I look forward to Thirsty Thursday every week. Cheers. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Chris Gamer with the 300 biddies says, hey, Zach, I need help. B850 Tomahawk or B850 Plus from Asus? Also, Asus board, are Asus boards really that bad, or is it customer service that sucks? Yeah, The Asus hate is definitely because of, well, I shouldn't say that. I would say most of the Asus hate is because of customer service and like some bad practices that they had. Asus motherboards did actually have an issue a while ago with the X3D motherboards. I don't think that's an issue anymore. I've definitely purchased a lot of Asus motherboards and have had very little, if any, problems with them. But I'd like the Tomahawk better. Between those two, I like the Tomahawk. The digital guy with the Twitch Prime sub, B Murray with the Twitch Prime resub, Brunny with the Twitch Prime resub for 3 months, Blitz gifting out a tier 1 sub, thank you. Local something with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Engineer with the tier 1, Andrew with the Twitch Prime 2-month resub, The Players with Twitch Prime, and You Owe Me a Cookie with a 4-month resub. Thank you guys, appreciate that. Sorry that was very behind, my bad. What do you think about working at McDonald's? I am 15 years old. Well, young Padawan, you have come to the right spot. Because in case you didn't know this, on my 15th birthday, literally my 15th birthday, I had an interview at McDonald's because they were the only place in town that hired 15-year-olds. Everywhere else was like 16, 17, or 18. McDonald's was the only place that hired at 15, which is probably what you're going through now. I went into that interview thinking, like, oh man, these guys are going to think I'm a rock star. Like 15 years old, young and motivated, trying to get an interview on his very first day of legally being able to work. First off, they didn't even notice that it was my birthday on the interview, so like that didn't plan out at all. But I did get the job. And I started the very next day. The interview was on a Friday. My next day at work was Saturday at 6 a.m. I worked at McDonald's for like 2 years, man. It was literally right across the street from my high school, like directly across the street. So I would either go to work or go to school and work, or go to school, do a sport, and then just go to work right after. If that's the only place that's hiring, then you gotta do what you gotta do, man. American dream. There you go. I did get fired though. I did get fired. I don't exactly know what happened. It wasn't like a direct "you are fired." Like something was happening, and then they just stopped putting me on the schedule. And I called them one day and was like, "Hey, like," I was like, "Why am I not on the schedule anymore?" And I don't remember exactly how it went, but it was like, "Yeah, you don't work here anymore." Okay. It was bad, man. It was bad. I think I just like stopped showing up. I think we had like some, I was always playing sports in high school, so I was constantly like having to readjust my schedule, and it probably just got so annoying that they're like, "Yeah, you don't work here anymore." It is what it is though, man. I was cashing in my $7.50 an hour. Shirt's looking fire, thank you. All right, next up, let's do the motherboard. Oh my god, the motherboard. The power supply. MSI Mag A550BM. A ZTT special. I use this all the time for budget builds. What did you do at McDonald's? I was a cashier. I didn't want to go anywhere near the kitchen. People that work in the McDonald's, no offense, but people that work at the McDonald's kitchen, dude, they smell like McDonald's for weeks after that shift, man. Like there is a serious McDonald's smell like baked into your skin. And everybody that worked in the McDonald's kitchen had acne just from like all the oil and grease everywhere. I avoided that place, man. I was a cashier. I was never good enough to work drive-through. Like drive-through is where they put the better employees, the faster employees. because it's like, it's higher stakes. McDonald's management measures how long it takes from like order to delivery. So it's all like time based, and that wasn't my jam, man. I remember asking my manager one day if there was any chance that I could get a raise. And this was I was probably 16 at this point. 16 years old. And I go to ask my McDonald's manager for a raise. And she told me that I was closer to getting fired than getting a raise. So the writing was on the wall with that one. That they did not get the best version of ZTT at that establishment, unfortunately. So I stayed at 750 for like 2 years. All right, where's my extensions? I worked drive-through when I was 16. Yeah, you're probably a good employee then. Thoughts on Rodgers joining the Steelers? Already bought my Super Bowl tickets, man. All day. All right, what do we need? What do we need for a 2060 Super? Let's unbox that. Is that just a single 8-pin? I definitely do not remember that one. What kind of power connector do we need with a GPU like this? Let's check it out. Oh, yeah. Oh, I totally forgot there's red on here. Oh my god, I forgot there's... Oh, we're painting... Oh my god, we gotta paint this. Oh, that might be the ugliest GPU I've ever seen in my life. Good lord. Oh, I did not... Oh. Oh, that's... Oh, we are definitely painting that one. We're not gonna go live with that video till I paint it. That is gross. Oh my goodness. So what... I halfway explained this last time, but I bought several GPUs on Jawa the other day. And as you guys know, I work with Jawa, but I do purchase GPUs from them all the time. And I just order them as like a normal customer. But I let the guy know who does the GPU shipments. I was like, hey man, I just purchased a couple GPUs and CPUs. Feel free to just put it all in one box and ship it to the office. And he told me that there was a mistake in the listing or his inventory or something. And he told me that he can send me an MSI Super Gaming X 2060 Super instead of the one that I picked. I don't remember which. Oh, no, I do. I had a Gigabyte Gaming OC on there. But he told me there was no Gigabyte Gaming OC, and he made a mistake. And he offered to send this. And I didn't even look at it. I was just like, dude, send it. It's all good, man. I don't care. I think at the time I was like, I'm going to paint it anyway. It doesn't matter. But now... Oh my god, we are definitely painting this. This is so ugly. How would you guys rate the aesthetics of this? Not even for a white build. Just in general. We got black, white, yellow, red, and gray. How would you guys rate the aesthetics of this one? 3 of 10, 3 of 10, 10 of 10, 4 of 10, 5 of 10, 3 of 10, 2, 6, 3 of 10, 4, 4, 4, 3, 2, 3. Yeah, see, I'm not alone. Other than the guy that said 10 of 10. This is a very ugly graphics card, man. This looks pretty bad. If I would have known that, I actually would have said no. Still a good deal, 150 bucks. But that is super ugly. Anyway, the whole reason why we did that is because I wanted to see... It is just a single 6+2 with the connector up top. So that means we will need this, this, and this. We don't need that. The backplate not covering the entire top looks super ugly. Yeah, that's actually I'm in the minority of that one. I hear that all the time. This is a weird one too, because It barely covers the top. But whenever I show a backplate, all the time, if that whole backplate does not cover the rest of the GPU, there are always people that say it's an ugly look. And you guys know how much I think about aesthetics. I never really factor that into my aesthetic rating. Like some of the GPUs where they extend like this far and this whole thing isn't covered by a backplate, like, yeah, that's a different story. But like this, I didn't even like notice that. That did not catch my attention at all. I'm always surprised that, because I'm definitely in the minority on that one. A lot of people comment whenever a backplate does not cover the whole thing. But interesting. I gotta start paying attention to that, I guess. Is that guy on your shirt your boyfriend? I wish, man. I wish. He still ghosted me, man. I accidentally ghosted him. He texted me a while ago, and I completely missed it. I didn't respond. So then I texted him back saying, sorry, I missed that last message, and said something else. And now he's ghosting me. So, dude, I don't know, man. Maybe we're even. Maybe the next text I'll get a response, but I mean, who knows, man? Who knows? Go up and help him renovate his new office. That's what I texted him about. I said, congrats on the new office, man. You got your work cut out for you. No message, no response. It's like he forgets who we are now that he's got a big old office, man. It's sad. I'm genuinely upset. He's very handsome, and yes, he is, indeed. All right, we'll get these cable combs done during this ad break. Good timing on the ad break. Do you do shoutouts on your channel? Not really, no. I don't really know what you mean by that. He's moving up and forgetting about poor little Zach? Dude, I guess, man. I guess. Is the Ryzen 4070 still goated in 2025? We actually just got an announcement today about the Ryzen 5070, so... For now, yeah, I guess, but... Maybe not for too much longer. Definitely not an NVIDIA lover. Sorry, I missed that super chat from a while ago. It says, hello, how are you doing on this fine evening? I'm good, man. I sincerely apologize. That was 21 minutes ago. My bad. Oh my god, I missed another one. Dude, I suck. Winter with the $5 dono says, hope you're doing okay, Zach. I enjoyed the $1,250 pure performance PC video you posted a little while ago. I got a 5070 and I want to pair it with the 7800 X3D. Thanks for the stream. That's a fantastic combination. Nice. 1986 Ford also with the $5 super chat. Oh my god, I missed a $100 dono? Dude, that was 34 minutes ago. Please tell me they're still here. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. K Zaris. Dude, come on, man. K, please tell me you're still here. He refunded for sure. Dude, that is a $100 dono. I really hope you're still here, man. Oh my god, I don't see him. He's gone. Dude, he is. Oh no, he's still here. Hey, that's me. Whew. Oh man, I thought you were way gone. $100 dono. Oh my goodness. Elemental, thank you for those 5 tier 1 gifted subs. K with the 34 minutes ago with the $100 dono says, really appreciate all the great content. I love watching your videos and I look forward to seeing what comes next. Thanks for dude, he didn't even ask a question. He's literally just giving out $100 and I missed it. That's insane. I sincerely apologize, man. If you want to charge that one back, go for it. No, I can't. Cut, dude, don't clip that. I don't think I'm legally allowed to say that. Oh my God, man. Thank you very much for that $100 dono. That is absolutely insane. Elemental, thank you very much for those 5 gifted subs again. Spa also gifting out tier 1 sub. Toxic with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you as well. Oh my God. That's Lucario, right? Correct. IMR with the 500 biddy says, when is the build? Dude, like literally right now, man. Like I is that rage bait? I think that's rage bait. That's got to be rage bait. Why are so many people getting banned this stream? Mods, can I get the mods' attention real quick? Can you just give me a quick little summary of what, dude? We're probably down to less than the 100K followers at this point. Every third message, someone's getting banned. What's going on here, man? Spammers? Okay. Well, that's not that interesting. All right, thank you for your hard work, man. Appreciate it. Sorry you have to deal with the spammers, but we do greatly appreciate it. You got the mods are putting in some work tonight, man. Ragers and baiters? Dude, I don't know if that's a t-shirt, but I want it. Has there ever been any ZTT drama? In the grand scheme of things, not a whole lot. We've definitely had some drama. But not a humongous, unrecoverable drama, no. 6500 XT drama, that was a bad one. Yeah, that one, most people don't know about that one. That one, that one gave me a whole new perspective of the internet, for sure. Cryptic with the 300 biddies says, who would win in a fight, a Ford F-150 or a Gorilla? Dude, I'm taking the F-150 all day, man. All day. NZXT ad, yep. That was like the, that was the only like big, real one. But it happened. What do you think of Vitali? Crazy. I used to watch him like a decade ago. Insane that he's still doing his thing, but not anymore, I guess. Are you still on Team Red? Dude, I am not on any team, man. I am on team buy whatever PC parts that I think provide me with the most value. Oftentimes, AMD graphics cards provide the most FPS per dollar value and more VRAM, which are the things that I personally value in a graphics card. You may value something else, which is totally fine. But that just happens to be what I value. And AMD, lately, just happens to be delivering on that value. I am not on Team AMD or Team NVIDIA or Team anything. I'm on Team me, man. If NVIDIA releases a graphics card today that has more VRAM than AMD and better price to performance, I'll buy it. You know, I just buy GPUs based off of what team value. Yes, I'm on. Yes, thank you. That needs a shirt too. I am on team value. Thank you. Numeric. Team value. I only buy NVIDIA for the aura. If that's the value that you get, then I am happy for you, man. And I do not mean that in a condescending way. That is a genuine. I am happy. I am happy for you. That is what you should buy. Team consumer. Yep. Team whatever floats your boat. Yep. That one too. That one too for sure. Dude judges GPUs based on price to aura. I mean, there is no. I shouldn't say there's no competition. There's some aura. If you buy an AMD GPU, there's some aura. Not to the public, but like to the PC enthusiast community. You know, the super nerds. There's aura. There's aura to dollar value there. But to like rookies or non-PC gamers, no aura whatsoever, man. They might not even know what AMD is. Damn, Zach, you're getting ripped. Thank you, man. I have officially hit the 40 pounds lost milestone. I've gone from exactly 240 to exactly 200 the other day. Down 40. I think I'm gonna do another 10. I think I can get down to 190, but that one will take a while. I'm pushing hard now. Like I'm really sacrificing by losing all this weight right now. Like no, I'm focusing on what I'm putting into my body, if you will. Making good decisions on the calories. And what, dude, this cat guy's got to go. I'll ban him myself. Get him out. Oh my god. You got to go, man. All right. Yeah, I've been really focusing on the diet lately. Sus with the tier 1 sub, thank you. All right, here's what the starting point looks like for our DIY PC ARGB R1. This is not nearly as good as I remember. I'm not gonna lie. This is a rat's nest, a big time rat's nest. But it's doable. We'll make it happen. Not the starting point that I like to look for though. But okay, it is what it is. We got a job to do. White cables though, that's true. Would you be willing to make an exception to your no shout out rule? Says Pixel Forge, Pixelforge on YouTube. I don't think so, man. Pixel Forge on YouTube.com. I don't think that I would make an exception for that, man. Sorry. IO shield? Yeah, we got to do that first, man. That is step numero uno. Team aesthetics and RGB? I'm definitely not team RGB. I mean, I like RGB. I'm not against RGB. But I wouldn't say that I'm team RGB. I think that might be taken a little too far. Alright. Let's get this bad boy installed. Oh wow, this is a tiny motherboard. This looks a little silly, doesn't it? That's a shame. Alright, hold on, let me... Oh, that is not installed in there correctly at all. Oh boy! Alright, we're gonna move some... We gotta do a couple things. We gotta move the standoff. We gotta reinstall that IO shield. I have a huge dislike for glass panels. Wow, that would be crazy to live with. I can't imagine being a PC building enthusiast and not liking glass panels. Like, I mean, if that's not your jam, that's not your jam. That's fine. But I can't imagine that not being my jam. That removes like 97% of the total case market. Like, that would be crazy to have to deal with. Rage bait? Nah, that one seemed genuine. I believe that one. I don't think that was rage bait. Who said that? Rage bait here is crazy? No, there's no way. Where'd that chat go? Who said that? Oh man, I lost it. I lost it. Rage bait spotted. That one sounded legit, man. I can't find it. I lost them. Nope. It's gone. It's gone forever. I can't believe anyone would say that about glass panels. I mean, I could be convinced that it was rage bait, but it sounded legit at the time. Juha? With the 12-month resub. My goodness. Thank you, man. Zach, the motherboard? What? I know, man. That's what I'm working on now. I gotta fix this IO shield first. Hold on. Alright. Okay. I think that'll work. Now let's put that in there. Something is definitely... I think it's this IO shield getting in the way here. Hold on. Dude, oh man, I can feel it. I'm gonna cut myself on this one. This one's feeling a little dangerous. Okay. All right, we're lined up. We gotta get some screws here. There was a dono. Oh, not Spy with the $2 YouTube super chat says, is a 7700X and a 9070 XT good? Budget $2,500? My first, whoa. Is that a pre-build? I mean, if that's a 9070 XT pre-builds are a lot of money these days, man. If you're building yourself, you should definitely not spend that kind of money on a 7700X and a 9070 XT. I mean, you could easily get a 9800 X3D in there for less money than that. If it's a pre-built, maybe. That's still up there. Raw Inc. Studios with the $2 super chat says, do a build in the Montech 903. That one's kind of old now, isn't it? Or am I thinking of something else? I actually have a Montech case in the garage right now that's under embargo. They got something new coming out, but I did not look at it yet. When you started building a PC, did you break something on accident? I mean, I started building a PCs when I was 5, so I don't have a memory of breaking PC parts when I was younger. I gotta imagine that I did though, but I don't remember any, like, one specific thing that I broke in a PC. 5 question mark? Yeah. If you haven't heard me say the story that I've said like a million times to other people, sorry for boring you, but my parents ran a PC building and software consulting website or business out of the basement of our home. So I have been surrounded by PC building businesses my entire life. So like this is before the internet. So way before social media, obviously. Yeah, I built my first PC when I was 5. Just born for this? You could say that. You could say that. Definitely a little bit of an unfair start. So, I have always... both my parents have passed away already. Which is unfortunate. They did not get to see ZTT. But I do often, at least daily, think about how, you know, I am building the internet version, the social media version of what they did in the late 80s and the early 90s, you know. Trying to keep it going, you know. I feel like you know, it's not like the same name or anything, and like I don't like dedicate anything to them and whatnot, but I do feel like you know, trying to keep that legacy alive, you know, keep it going. Legacy value, yeah. Something like that, man. Something like that. Were PCs easier to build back then? No. No, they were definitely harder. IDE cables, Molex connectors, hard drive jumper cable. No, it was definitely way more difficult back then. Dude, what is going on with this rubber band? Oh my god. Why did they put a rubber band in here? Oh my goodness. That was obnoxious. Alright, Ash with the super chat says, hey Zach, I currently have a Ryzen 7 8700G with integrated graphics. I'm thinking about buying a 5070 Ti. Do you recommend? And would it work well? I don't know about that one. Probably. I would say probably that would work well. I am not 100% up to speed on when the 8700G would become bottlenecked by the GPU. I don't have that knowledge off the top of my head. I would research that. I would guess that you'll be fine, though. I think that'll be fine. Thomas Briggs with $2 super chat. Thank you. Not Spy with the $2 super chat says, recommend me a PC. Budget is $2,500. It will be a custom build. 9800 X3D and at least the 9070 XT. Yeah, 9070 XT. Yeah, you're not going to be able to beat that right now because the price of a 5080 is too much. Yeah, 9800 X3D and a 9070 XT. And you'll have money to get some good aesthetics with that too. Fist PC with Twitch Prime sub. Resub, thank you. Appreciate that. What do you think my chances are of winning with 26 tickets? I mean, most people that have won have not had a lot of tickets. Like single-digit tickets has been the going rate lately for these giveaways. This is now our 12th PC that we've given away in this like live streaming fashion. I would say most of them did not have a lot of tickets. Okay, we have just an insane rat's nest here. This is crazy. We are going to need a ton of zip ties. Oh, it doesn't even come with white ones? What the It doesn't even come with zip ties? What kind of nonsense is this? I don't have white zip ties. We're gonna have to use black zip ties. What the Oh my god. I literally don't have white zip ties. That's ridiculous. Normally, if you're gonna cable manage and use zip ties on parts of the case where you can see it from the front, I would try to match that color. Because now you'll be able to see this black zip tie from... It's not a huge deal, but you'll be able to see this black zip tie from the front. Which is not ideal, but I mean, we gotta do what we gotta do here, man. Can't not use zip ties. Motherboard is too small to hide any? Yeah, I mean, this motherboard is not helping in the slightest. This case is awful, man. Dude, I can't believe my employees build with this. We sold a lot of PCs with this case, man. This is insane. Oh, I feel bad. That was my fault, man. This is awful. This is not a fun cable management job at all. Brutal. Do you do BIOS updates? Yeah, pretty much every single PC that goes through our office gets BIOS updated at some point. For YouTube builds, definitely for customer builds, you know, we always update to the latest BIOS. Okay. All right, we have at least some. This is, oh God, this is so bad. This is so bad. Can we daisy chain our RGBs at least? Can we RGB into here or no? Oh my God, can we really not? Oh no, we can't even daisy chain. Oh wait, hold on. Can we daisy chain off the CPU cooler? Oh my God, we can't. What am I gonna do about that? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. You get what you pay for? Yeah, this is the definition of getting what you paid for, man. This is not a great case. I don't know why I was thinking that this was a decent budget option. This has like nothing going for it other than price. It does have a USB-C connector, which is good, but not for us because we don't have a USB-C header on the motherboard. All right, I'm gonna start plugging in some connectors here. I've had worse. Oh yeah, we've definitely had worse. Don't get me wrong. Not a great case though. Couple disappointments already. Which case is that? It's the DIY ARGB R1. It's $59 on Newegg. On paper, it looks pretty good. It's got 4 pre-installed ARGB fans, micro ATX, all white, USB-C. But the cable management is not good at all. Gariz with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Fist PC also with 2 months. Idami with the super chat says got a 5600 and an RX 6800 XT. What should my upgrade be? Oh, that's a good one. Both. You can't go higher on. Yeah, you got to go both on that one. Ryzen 5 5600 with the 6800 XT is a really good combination. Honestly, if you had to pick one, I'd probably go CPU first. Because that 5600 can't go higher. You can't pair a better GPU with the 5600 reasonably without causing a bottleneck. So if you have to pick one, I would go CPU for that. Get up to AM5 with like a 9600X or 9800X 3D, depending on how far you want to take it. Yeah, CPU. Is eBay good for finding parts? I mean, eBay is just a marketplace, man. There are good sellers on eBay and there are bad sellers on eBay. Just like any other marketplace, including Amazon. If you know what to look for and you have experience like actively not getting scammed, you know, eBay can be great. I pay tens of thousands of dollars a year on eBay. I have also been scammed on eBay plenty of times, though. I actually just returned 8 GPUs from eBay. There was a guy selling RX 6600s brand new for $190. So I bought 8 of them the other day, and they look great. The listing just said that they were Sapphire RX 6800 or 6600s. The current price of those has been like $210, $220. So brand new at $190. I was like, I'm gonna scoop these up right now. and not documented at all. They ended up being like the light versions of the 6600s, where there's only 2 display ports on them, and I don't think they had a gaming BIOS on them or something else. It was weird, but it was not as advertised, and they even said no refunds, but I disputed it through eBay because I was like, it doesn't say in the listing here any of this at all. Like, this is completely fake news, and we got our money back. Those were weird, yeah. I don't know what they're really called, but they were not called that in the listing. But yeah, I mean, stuff like that will happen. eBay had my back on that one though, so we're all good. Okay, let's continue zip tying a bit before we get that power supply in here. Little pre-cable management. Thoughts on the Montech Air 100? I mean, that was my goat for a long time, man. In the pre short form TikTok and YouTube Shorts days of ZTT, like right before all that, the Montech Air 100 was the goat for a while. I mean, it's still a decent case. It didn't just instantly become bad, but since that time period, there have been a lot of other really good micro ATX white cases to come out, so like the Okonos ones and whatnot. But I mean, still a decent case. Montech Air 100 was my old case. It was decent, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was good for the budget. It was like 60 bucks. It's definitely very solid. Okay, we're also gonna have to route this, unfortunately. This is not daisy chainable, which sucks. That is a huge, huge letdown. But it is what it is. Is there a certain order you're supposed to build the PC? I mean, everyone can do their own thing. I build in the same order every single time. I prep the motherboard with as much as I can. Then I prep the power supply with as much as I can. Then I install the motherboard and cable manage, which is what I'm doing now. After that, I will install the power supply and cable manage again. And then I will install the GPU and the AIO if there is one. I do that order for literally every single PC build, but you do not have to do that. I know a lot of people do it a different way. All right, let's get rid of these ugly black zip ties in my white PC. There we go. Okay, so we at least have some decent cable managing, other than right here. Like right there. I mean, that looks pretty good, man. That is not too terrible. We gotta we just gotta deal with all this, man. We don't need that, so that can be tucked down here. Those colors don't mix. It's the Oreo build, man. All right, let's get our case or our power supply now. Put that in there, like so. Why don't you buy white zip ties? Because every time I've ever needed white zip ties, which is not often, the case comes with white zip tie or clear zip ties. This is the first time in literally years I am building with a white case and it did not come with white zip ties. That is why. Now you should buy some. Yeah, now I will. Now that I know that this is a possibility. It was completely off my radar, man. I've never needed it. It might not look bad. We have a black GPU. It might not look terrible. Wes with the $5 super chat says, I bought a 7800 X-Ready a few months ago for $380 at Walmart. I see it's $359 now on Amazon. Got an RX 9070 for $599, less than MSRP, but is the value there? Yes. Stop thinking like that. Come on, man. You cannot stress that you bought a really, really good CPU and months later, it's $20 cheaper. Welcome to the world of electronics. Do not feel guilty about that at all. Rage bait? Dude, that's not rage bait, man. That's genuine. I'm trying to offer genuine value here. That's not rage bait. Yes, the value is there, man. You have a really good CPU and GPU. The price of that CPU is going down. The price of tech goes down. You know, don't worry about it, man. You got a good build, enjoy it. Is there a reason to get a Wi-Fi motherboard if you're going to use Ethernet? Bluetooth. Yeah, motherboards will either come with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth or neither. Most, like 99% of the time, I think. So if you need Bluetooth as well, then that would be another advantage. Other than that, though, I mean, not really. Not really. If you ever do need Wi-Fi, you can always just buy a USB dongle. It's not the end of the world. What's your gym routine? I do 4 days on, 1 day off. I do push, pull, legs, and then arms. I got an arm day in there, man. It's an arms and weak point day. So lately I've been doing arms and upper chest and shoulders. But I usually go 4 days on, 1 day off. Today was my day off, ironically enough. That's why I was able to crank out 16 videos today. It's weird. It's weird when I don't go to the gym and I have an entire day at work. I can get an insane amount of work done. All right. 24 pins plugged in. Now we're going to do the 4+4 up here. Oh my god, it's not even 4+4. It's just a 4. I don't need the cable combs. It's just a 4. Not even a 4+4. Is this your house or studio? This is my house. This is the only part of my house that is like ZTT. We're just in my basement right now, and my basement looks like a normal, you know, family with 2 young kids basement. But we have this tiny little section that's my desk and the streaming setup. Everything else is a totally normal house. Oh man, it's gonna be tough to plug in. What case is that? It's the DIY PC ARGB R1. I mean, for a super budget value, it's not terrible. I'm not having a lot of fun with it now, though. Man, I'm really not having fun with this. This is tough to plug in. Will this be a new video? Yes, we are making a YouTube video about this build. I paid $509. Jinx with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Dara with the $2 super chat says, how do you feel about the Steelers signing Rodgers? I am absolutely all for it, man. to be 100% honest, I would have preferred Justin Fields. That was my number one pick. But it is what it is. And now that we have Rodgers, I am super excited. I think I might actually buy an Aaron Rodgers jersey. I know this phase, no matter how good or bad it goes, will not last long. But I kind of want to always remember the Aaron Rodgers phase of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Kind of like... No, never mind. I shouldn't say that. Never mind. But yeah, I mean, I definitely want to go to at least one game. Darnell said he's going to buy me tickets to one game this year, so we'll at least go to one. I would love to see Aaron Rodgers play, throw some touchdowns here in Pittsburgh. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I'm excited. Are you painting the graphics card on stream today? No, man. Painting the graphics card takes hours to disassemble and whatnot. It's a lengthy process to paint a GPU properly. Yeah, it unfortunately takes a good bit. Let's go. 1986 Ford with the $10 YouTube super chat. Thank you. Is the 9070 XT Steel Series a good 9070? And is the X870 Pro too much motherboard for it? Are ASRock motherboards good? So I don't really look at motherboard to GPU relationships. Like, you don't need to these days. I would be more concentrated on, do you have a good enough CPU? Is your motherboard good enough to fully handle and support the CPU, etc.? If you're talking about are you talking about the Steel Legend series? You just said Steel Series. If you're talking about Steel Legend, then yes, I do like the Steel Legend series. I always have. But the X870 Pro, I mean, that should be good enough, but I don't know what your CPU is. So I can't help you with that one, man. But I mean, I would guess based off of the small amount of information I have that, yeah, you'll be fine. As far as ASRock motherboards in general go, you know, they offer really good value. I would say they're the quirkiest motherboards out of the top major manufacturers, but not in a way that I'd be like, definitely don't buy ASRock. They just have some weird random quirkiness every now and then. But, I mean, so does every motherboard, to be honest. But it is what it is. This is not our music playlist. Papa Zach, thoughts on making your own video game? Could be whatever. So I've been like randomly, it's only like the last like year or so. I've been like, I'll randomly watch like game developer YouTube channels. And it's one of those things where it's like, I mean, you got to be selective with your time. Like we can't do, unfortunately, as adults, everything that we want to do. It would be really fun to develop a game. It'd be fun to learn how to develop, and I just knocked over my zip tie storage. That's devastating. But life goes on. I definitely just don't have the time. But it sounds really cool, and I like listening to people talk about game development. I think it's cool. The day in the life of game developers. It's good entertainment for me. I like that. Any Griffin camera time today? No, he's not down here. No, I wish. Griffin is shedding like crazy. Oh my god. He got He's a good boy, man. He got 2 walks today. Not 1, but 2. Dude, come on, man. I got Harry Bells. Dude, we can't... Come on, man. We can't be cheering for I got Harry Bells, man. But thank you. Thank you. I got Harry Bells for the 5 tier 1 gifted subs. I appreciate that. Alright, we just gotta stuff this rat's nest under here, man. This is... We just gotta send it at this point. Not the zip ties? I know, man. I now have a pile of zip ties scattered across my carpet right now. It is not the best look. I'm just going to pick up a handful of them and use them for the rest of the stream. Hopefully that's enough. That is extremely unfortunate. Hold on 1 second. I gotta look up something real quick. Okay. Not gonna lie. I almost had a heart attack. I've seen multiple times today that people were asking me about the headset up there. I completely forgot that that was up there. And I was sweating bullets there for a little bit. It is thankfully not under embargo anymore. That headset is the brand new Fractal Design Scape, which is unquestionably, hold on, not to get derailed here on the stream, unquestionably the cleanest looking gaming headset I've ever seen in my life. I mean, like, it is Fractal Design to a T. Yeah, it just came out 2 days ago. I've had it for weeks now, which is why I was freaking out, because I thought that I accidentally exposed it under embargo. But thankfully it just came out. This is a wireless dock for it. So the headset just sits there and wirelessly charges. And I mean, dude, this thing is clean. These angles from, oh my God, oh, I love it so much. I've been using it for, I don't know, maybe like 2 weeks now or so. It is super clean, super comfy. Like, this is perfect for very long gaming sessions. My only complaint though, oh, hold on, before I give you my complaint, the really cool thing is, just like the Wooting keyboards, the software is based in your web browser. You don't even need to install software. You can just configure it all right from the browser, just like a Wooting keyboard. So there's no overhead, there's no annoying pop-ups, you know, no updates or anything. It's just all from the browser, which is so cool, man. I love that. My only complaint, though, the microphone sounds like garbage. Sorry, Fractal. You guys did not hit the mark on this microphone quality at all. It's a shame. I was glazing, man. I mean, I'm a big fan of Fractal Design cases. And when they came out with this, I'm like, dude, this like literally fits the Fractal Design aesthetic perfectly. And I told my wife, I was like, if the microphone is good, this is gonna finally replace the HS80s. It sounds terrible though. It sounds terrible. Most people don't really care. Like, it is definitely good enough for like playing with your friends. Like, don't get me wrong. The microphone quality is perfectly fine for normal people. It's just, it's not good enough for creating content. Yeah, it's a shame, man. It's a shame. That was gonna be my daily driver. absolutely love everything else about it. Battery life, the wireless charging with the dock, the turn wheel for the volume is so clean. The aesthetics are on point, but it's just the mic quality is not good enough, unfortunately. Titanic with the 300 biddy says, hey Zach, is it normal for my RX 6600 XFX to max out on utilization on Minecraft with no shaders? Please help. I don't know, man. I don't think so. I don't think that's normal. Minecraft isn't, especially with no shaders and whatnot. I don't know. Maybe you got a weird mod that's using GPU processing power or something. I don't know what to tell you on that one. Wait, I didn't even realize. Is that your headset mic feeding the stream? It is. It is. This Corsair HS80, I think, as far as I know, has the best microphone quality out of a gaming headset. And I haven't even found one that's close. Yeah, that's why I use it. That's why we have exclamation point headset. Because everybody always asks about it. Yeah, this is just a gaming headset microphone quality. We don't, there's no other mic here, man. Yeah, so I am constantly rooting for new headsets to come out with good quality microphones, but they just don't, man. Nothing can touch it. It's very unfortunate because I mean I don't mind this headset, but like this headset's like 5 years old at this point. I just want to daily drive something new. That's all it is. All right, what can I do with this cable here? Minecraft modder here. Yeah, I am not opposed to talking about Minecraft whenever I'm done, because I got a big Minecraft conversation for you guys, and I'm going to need everyone's full attention for. My son and I have been playing some serious Minecraft these last 2 weeks, and I am in, like, the biggest Minecraft season of my entire life. But I got to concentrate, man. I got to concentrate first. All right. Let's install our GPU now. Yeah, we will we'll talk Minecraft if you guys don't mind after the build. ZTT server when? I mean, we already did that whole thing. we had a ZTT Minecraft server going for a long time, man. It was fun, but I don't think I'm going to do that again. Maybe. I am in a Minecraft season. We'll see. All right, GPU going in. Let me get some screws. It was a bit of a mess. Yeah, I would definitely not do, if I would ever do a Minecraft ZTT server again, I will definitely pay somebody to help me run it. Or, no. I will definitely pay somebody to run it. Like, I will help if it's necessary. But I don't have the capacity to. Running a Minecraft server with a big community is a ton of work. And we were definitely bottlenecked by my lack of time. Paying a hosting company is the move. It's not even about that. I mean, you still got to do a ton of work if you're running it from a hosting company. Like updating it and figuring out the mods and constantly dealing with griefers and constantly adding new protections so you can't get griefer. It's just all sorts of nonsense, man. We would need a ZTT Minecraft community manager. That would be that'd be the official title. If you guys see that as a job opening, you'll know why. Make a Minecraft server? Dude, I got 2 Minecraft servers running right now, man. That's why we're going to talk about it. But I got to finish this PC build first. We're going to talk all about Minecraft servers. I got them running right now. And they're running really nicely, actually. Okay, that's all good. That's all good. That's all good. Okay. All right, the last thing I got to do is we are going to need one of those RGB adapters because we unfortunately cannot daisy chain. We cannot daisy chain with this. Where do you see AMD and NVIDIA in 2 years or 10 years? It's a good question. I genuinely, like, wholeheartedly do not think NVIDIA will be making gaming GPUs. I mean, I think that's going to happen in 3 years. 3 to 5. 3 to 5. I don't need to be so bold on that take. I'd say in 3 to 5 years, I do not think that NVIDIA will be making GPUs, man. They are just making... I mean, it's probably up to like 97% of their total revenue is from AI. Like, it's getting to the point where it doesn't make sense that they're making gaming products anymore. So, it might be an Intel versus AMD debate for both CPUs and GPUs. We shall see. All right, here's the PC, guys. Here's the $500 Ryzen 5 3600. 32 gigs of... Oh! An RTX 2060 Super. Dare I say that doesn't look terrible. We got a little GPU sag. We can fix that one. I mean, not bad, though. Let's see if we got some RGB action real quick. Hold on. Not terrible. Why do you have a tech baddie shirt? Dude, I'm all about the tech baddies, man. Don't clip that one out of context, please. Come on, man. All right. Oh. Oh. Oh, that is not bad. That is not bad at all. Oh, I like it. I even like those colors. I'm not... Dude, I'm not even changing that. Oh my god. Who knows the one adjustment I want to make from this? The RGBs on the GPU look hideous, but other than that, who can guess the one adjustment I'm going to make before this stream ends? There's one thing that's really bothering me right now. Yeah, Jetstream's got it. The rear fam will paint the GPU. Yeah, that I want to do as well. No, the GPU fam. Or, I'm sorry, the rear fam. The rear fan. I hate when the CPU cooler and the rear fan are misaligned like that. So I'm going to loosen up the rear fan a little. Look at it now. Look at it now. That way you have a point of reference. I'm going to loosen that up a bit. And I'm going to raise it so it's in line with the CPU cooler. Like that. I mean, you can probably already tell. Does that not look just a little bit more detail-oriented? A little bit higher level right there? Does that look better? There we go. Right? Yeah, that looks good. Dude, I like that, man. That's a good-looking build. $500? OCD in the house? No, it's just attention to detail. Yeah, I like that, man. That actually turned out better than I thought. Even the black GPU. I really don't like the gray backplate up there. I really don't like that. But I mean, from the side, I mean that. Other than we'll get those RGBs configured whenever we install Windows. But I mean, that doesn't look terrible. Here's what the here's what the cable management looks like. I mean, not too bad, man. From arms up, it looks fine. The black zip ties look obnoxious, but I mean, other than that, like I think this is a pretty pretty clean cable management job right there, if I do say so myself, man. Like that. That's actually not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be, you know? Pretty clean. We'll just screenshot that real quickly and call it a day, man. Not too bad. And this is installing with perfect ease. I'm not having to apply... Oh, my God. I didn't have to apply pressure on that one at all. I mean, that just screwed right in. Not too shabby, man. Excellent job. Thank you. Appreciate that. No spray painted GPU. Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I was not planning on spray painting the GPU. I was just going to leave it as a black and white PC, which honestly, it does look fine. After I saw the gray backplate, I do want to spray paint it. I think that'll make this build look really good, especially for $500. But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm about to go on vacation, man. I'm going on vacation in just a couple days. And I do not think I'll be able to squeeze in a full... Painting a GPU takes a long time. Not just the painting, but the disassembly. It does actually take a while. I do not think I will have the capacity to do that. So we will probably leave it like this. Yeah, it's a 2060 Super. I am going to turn it off, though, because the fans are loud. I'll turn it off for after hours here, but here we go, man. Actually, before we start after hours, we just started an ad break. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, get some more water, and then we'll hang out for a little bit. We'll talk about Minecraft. So don't go anywhere. Keep earning those points towards the giveaway. I'll be right back. Oh my God, that ad break is still going. Twitch, what are we doing here, man? That's ridiculous. I got myself a Topo Chico. Switching to some fancy bougie water. Saint with the 3-month resub, thank you. Daniel with the $3 dono says better odds than Pokemon cards. That was 11 minutes ago. Sorry, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you very much for that $3 dono. New shirt idea. The greatest Zachnician that's ever... I'm not opposed. The ads went away, but the break is still there for me in the corner. Yeah, I don't know how that's calculated. I have no idea. I miss the Western PA mountains. Dude, the Western PA weather has been awful. Oh my God. We have gotten rain every day. Oh, I mean, we're probably going on 2 months now. This is insane. The rain is just absolutely relentless right now. It's raining every day, yeah. It's been so bad. Me and the Arkansas humidity is killing me. I don't remember Arkansas being too humid. We lived in Arkansas for 3 years. I don't remember complaining about the humidity. I mean, it was hot, but it's not Houston, Texas humidity. All sunny here in South Florida. That sounds like a South Floridian thing to say. Ah, true with the tier 1 sub, thank you. I'm in Arkansas, it's really humid. Yeah, I don't know why, I just don't remember that. I'm only 14, but you're one of my favorite YouTubers. Thank you. Cooper the Car Geek. Appreciate that. $60 points away from ticket 35. Nice. As a sub, yeah, you'll get that tonight. Or, I don't know. That would be 30 more minutes. I don't know if I'll be yapping for 30 minutes. No, probably not. No, probably not. I want to play Minecraft. Okay, here we go. So, here's the situation I'm in. Actually, hold on. I need to know how many Minecraft experts we have. I don't even really need an expert. I just need people that know Minecraft. Because I don't know Minecraft. So, if we could do a quick check-in of everybody that knows Minecraft well, that'd be much appreciated. How what's our audience looking like in terms of knowing about Minecraft? Shawner says, I don't know about expert. Dude, you are definitely an expert in Minecraft. Okay, all right. I feel like we got a lot. We got some people coming out of the woodwork here to say me. Okay, all right. I think we're good. All right. I'm just going to be clear up front. For those of you that were not around for the ZTT Minecraft server days, I genuinely do not know much about Minecraft at all. Like, we did not play Minecraft at my age as a kid. It was like right before my time, or after my time being a kid. I don't know the whole crafting pattern formula. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. The whole, like, how people just like throw materials in there and create, dude. I'm just letting you know where I'm at. But I can play Minecraft. I can navigate around, you know. I don't have the fundamentals is the best way to put it. I don't have the fundamentals of Minecraft. My 5-year-old has been interested in Minecraft, and one day I knew this day would come. I made a video about it. He came home one day from school and he's like, Dad, I want to play Minecraft. I was like, I literally had a Minecraft server running, ready to go for this moment. Okay. I knew this was going to happen. I got a Java server and I got a Bedrock server running at all times. Nobody was playing Minecraft for like a year. It was an empty server for a year, but I knew the day would come, and here we are. We have been absolutely tearing it up in Minecraft Bedrock creative mode. Okay. My 5-year-old definitely cannot play survival mode. Or he would not have nearly as much fun in survival mode. So I chose Bedrock because, you know, we got iPads everywhere. You know, we got, I didn't know what we're gonna play on. iPad, Switch, PC, I didn't know. So I heard that Bedrock was the way to go as far as compatibility goes. When we did our servers, it was always Java, but we're on a Bedrock creative server, and it's just been like really fun. Him being 5 years old, he's played a couple video games previously, but this is the first time ever in his life and in my parenting journey that we are legitimately playing a game together. Like, I'm on my ROG Ally X, and he's on, admittedly, a 4080 Super 7800 X3D PC. Whatever. It is what it is, man. That's all we had here. I know that sounds bad. He's on a beefy rig, playing Bedrock, and we're playing side by side. And dude, I mean, we were just having so much fun, man. So we have like we got a couple cities going. We got some towns going. Sometimes, like when we're building a road or a path, he'll chop up the blocks and I'll replace them with something, you know, and we just like work our way down the roads. Or like sometimes we'll split up and he'll create a house, I'll create a house. Like, we're having a lot of fun. But now, here's the situation I'm in. I have an insane itch to play Minecraft like nonstop. Like when I was making those 16 videos at work today, I was thinking about Minecraft the entire time. I have a legitimate itch to play Minecraft. And like I want to play survival. So I've been watching a couple videos over the last few days and whatnot. And it seems that everybody is creating what like the trend is Minecraft forever worlds. And I absolutely love that concept. Like the fact that you can play the same game for years or like a decade and you just keep building the server over and over again, or not over and over again, but you just keep building upon that same server. Like that sounds so much fun to me. And my wife was like, why don't we just play a survival server and we'll play for like 3 or 4 years. And by the time they're old enough to play survival, we'll be like, all right, you guys have passed the test. You can now join us on our world. That's the situation we're in. I just don't know how to set up that type of server. Like I mean, like logistically, it's all good. Like we got the server rack. It's all being hosted here in the house. Like it's all good. But like, do we do Java or Bedrock? Thinking long term here. Which mods do we install for like a family survival server that only my wife and I are going to be playing for a couple years, but then we eventually invite the kids to play? You know, like what kind of like all the mods, and I just don't know how to set it up. No mods? Quality of life mods? Everyone's saying Java. Java, and you may not need any mods? Yeah, wow, nobody's saying Java. Okay. Or, sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Everyone is saying vanilla. Wow. Java is just way better. But can my kids, like, I know Java is better for, let's be honest, the super nerds that just want to game out on their Java solo Minecraft server from their one PC that they have. I get that Java is a really good solution for that. But the situation that we're in, we're constantly switching devices. ROG Ally X, PCs throughout the entire house, iPads, Nintendo Switches. Like, we need compatibility. You know? Is Java still the answer for that? Is Java still good? Bedrock for sure then. That's why I picked Bedrock for the creative server. There's pros and cons to both, but you can run a Java server and still allow Bedrock on it. Yeah, I mean, we did that. When we ran the ZTT Minecraft server, it was Java, but I enabled the mod, the server mod that allowed Bedrock clients. I feel like there were issues though. I can't remember. I feel like there were issues with it, but I remember successfully playing on the iPad on our ZTT Java server. Geyser, is that what it's called? So the other thing is, if my wife and I want to just have fun and like have enough things to do, is vanilla still the way to go, or should we like plan in some like what I don't remember the names or anything, but when we were running that server, I remember having a mod where like you level up your skills, kind of like RuneScape, where like your mining level goes from 0 to 99 or whatever. Like I enjoy stuff like that, but like I don't know if that's still like the thing to do. And if you do things like that, you got to do it from the start, or it's more fun from the start. MC MMO, yes, that's what it was. Like, do people still do that or no? Is that still a thing? Yeah, it was MC MMO. Not really. Vanilla at the start, but you can do some other mods. Don't do the mod Demon Mitt and I were playing. It's kind of tough. Yeah, we're not doing that. Not that tech savages thing. No way. Are there any other dads that are playing, like, with their kids, Minecraft? Tell me about it. No, I know what you're talking about, Shauner. I remember that one. Yeah, no, we're definitely not doing that. Yeah, so that's what I do with my daughter. Nice. I am with my 7-year-old. Very cool. Yeah, I mean, we're 2 weeks in, but we always do game night on Friday, and my wife bought Minecraft cookies for tomorrow. So I mean, we got a big gaming session ahead of us tomorrow. I'm excited. I play Minecraft with my 2 sons all the time. Tell me about how you guys are playing with your kids, though. Are you playing survival? Are you playing creative? Are you Bedrock, Java? Are you using mods? I need some info, man. I need some info. Por favor. Soul with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, the Minecraft cookies look good. Minecraft still being relevant is awesome. You should invite me to this game session. No, this is going to be a family server. Full creative on Bedrock. Yeah, that's what we're rocking right now. Oh, and then the I don't know how often you guys are playing Minecraft, but the new Vibrant Visuals update just came out 2 days ago. I had no idea. But we fired up Minecraft yesterday for like a quick 20-minute gaming session, and it's like it was like RTX got randomly enabled. The graphics of Minecraft on Bedrock are insane now. They just released Vibrant Visuals. It looks ridiculous. The graphics were insane. Yeah, I don't think it's on Java, though. I could be wrong, though. Vibrant Visuals is only on Bedrock? Okay. I was lagging in the jungle. Yeah, my ROG Ally X did not like it at first. It was running like 25 FPS, but I enabled FSR frame generation, and I'm up to like 60 or 70 FPS, and it feels fine. Vibrant Visuals is amazing, but my PS4 hates it. Yeah, it's not on Java yet. Bedrock is easier to monetize, so they're getting stuff like that first. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean that's the Minecraft situation we're in. Oh, and then the other thing, the other issue I'm dealing with, but I think I have a fix for it, is I don't really have any aspirations of opening up my firewall again to allow people outside of our network to connect to it. Like, I know how to do it now. We did it successfully with the ZTT community, where we hid the IP address. We had a reverse proxy running. You know, we had all that. We had an easy DNS name for it. Like, we did all that for security stuff. It's running in a container and whatnot. I don't really want to do that again, but we're going on vacation in just a couple days. And I know at some point they're going to want to fire up being able to connect to the server here at the house whenever we're outside the house to play. I think I'm going to use Tailscale and just set up a VPN. So basically your devices outside the house will VPN into this house, and then then you're just running to the server. I think that's the best way to do it, using Tailscale. Minecraft Realms? I don't know the Realm system. Use a whitelist. Yeah, I mean whitelist is good for your Minecraft secure, like your Minecraft server security. It is still not good for cyber security though, because in order to use whitelisting, you still are opening up ports on your firewall. Whitelisting only protects the actual Minecraft game server. I mean, I guess you could whitelist. Well, I take that back. You can whitelist with the firewall as well. That's a possibility as well. Yeah, okay, never mind. Realms is a server Minecraft runs for you. You have to pay for it though? No. I don't like, no, we're not doing any of that. I am way too nerd to outsource my server hosting. If we play a game that can be hosted, I'm hosting it myself. We got this server rack over here. I got the game servers running. We have 2 Minecraft servers, Enshrouded, Ryzen, Ark Survival Evolved, just in case one day. We have those type of games being hosted here at the house. No. I can't outsource the game server hosting. I am way too much of a home server / self-hosting nerd for that one. You should start a server rental business as an... No. That's called AWS. But yeah, that's where we're at in terms of Minecraft. It's been really fun, and I'll keep you guys updated. I got a couple of videos coming about hosting the servers again and whatnot. Ads? Sorry. Thank you for watching the ads. Seems like a cool dude. We look forward to having you in Texas. Appreciate that. One more year and we'll be there. Why are the ads 1 minute? I don't know, man. I got the ads on the default setting right now. It is literally the Twitch default settings. So it's whatever they think. It's whatever their algorithm determines the maximum you guys watch without leaving. I would assume so. I have no idea. Where do I buy that Tech Baddie shirt you have? I mean, I'm sure he has links in his videos. The second I found out that this was... He randomly posted on IG stories one day. Like a picture of that somebody else took when their shirt arrived. I had no idea that he sold these shirts. I bought one instantly. Like literally as soon as I found out that you could. And I texted him, you know, maybe an hour afterwards, and I was like, hey man, I got the shirt. I didn't know that you sold these. And he's like no, don't buy it. He's like, I'll send you whatever. And I was like, dude, it's literally already on the way, man. I bought that thing right away. As soon as I found out. Can't wait for a t-shirt with the greatest technician and ZTT collab photo. That would be a good one. Humbly, that would be a fun photo, man. That would be good. My rig is old, but my GPU is new. Please suggest an upgrade path for an i7 10700F with a 5080. Oh my lord. Wow, you weren't kidding. A 10700F with a 5080? Go AM5. Go AM5. I would sell your 10700F, motherboard, and DDR4 RAM as a combo, maybe get like $100 for it, $150 maybe, I don't know. And then use that money to get an AM5 combo, 9600X, maybe a 9800X 3D if you want to spend that kind of money, and then you'll be all set. Rage bait? Oh, dude, that's not rage bait, man. Did you know that the guy from Meta PCs is also named Zach? I did know that. Yeah, I don't think I've ever talked to him, though. I'm pretty sure I have not. Is the 7900 XT and a 9800 X3D a good combo? Yeah, if you can get a 7900 XT. Those are like very rarely in stock, or at least here, since the 9000 series came out. But I mean, yeah, that would be a good combo. Is the RTX 4060 good for video editing? I actually just made a video about a video editing PC, and it is. I actually recommend, I don't know if I recommend, what I have done in the past. I am not a video editing expert in terms of PC building, but what I have always done for my editing PCs when I was doing it, and for my editor PCs now, is I buy a really good CPU, 64 gigs of RAM, multiple SSDs, so you can split like the OS and the footage and whatnot, and then a 60 series GPU. That is a dedicated GPU helps, and a 60 series GPU should be enough. Like, I just asked my video editor this the other day before I made that video. I was like, is there any use case of a better GPU? And he said that unless if you're doing like super graphically demanding work in After Effects and whatnot, then you probably don't need much more than that. Especially if you're just like making random YouTube videos. A 60 series will be fine. It is way more about the CPU and the RAM and the SSD. Number one tech baddie, Zach. ATX 3.1, 850 watt, or ATX 3.0, 1000 watt for a 5070 Ti OC. I get the 850. You don't need 1000 watts for that at all. 850 is plenty. I don't know what models you're talking about, but I would rather have an ATX 3.1 than 3.0. Your Lucario build is so clean. Thank you. I gotta switch it up. I mean, my 5-year-old decided this. He's probably gonna, the next time I ask him, he's probably gonna want a Minecraft. Dude, that actually wouldn't look bad. Like a, oh wow. Like a green, white, and maybe a little bit of brown Minecraft themed build. Dude, that wouldn't look bad, man. What if it, oh, what if, okay, so imagine like a wallpaper engine Minecraft wallpaper, which I'm sure there's millions of options. Imagine if I set the RGBs to green and white and then made the GPU brown. And then this would be like a Minecraft screen. Dude, that would look good, right? Oh my God, yes. I think I'm actually, for the first time since building this PC, actually motivated to change the color scheme. What do you guys think? Green, white, and a little bit of brown. I think you're onto something. No, don't do that. Next stream? No. Remember, I already announced what the next stream is. Use the Cricut on the 3D printed parts on the GPU. Yeah, that'd be really cool. We just don't have the time for that. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna do that. I think they would love that. My kids would go crazy about that. No, then remember, the next Thirsty Thursday stream is sleeper build. Sleeper build for the next Thirsty Thursday stream, man. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. I might be able to tease something real quick. And I genuinely just want to see this myself. I think one of my videographers recorded footage of the sleeper build case. Hold on, let me find it. I'm pretty sure he did. Please. Oh, it's empty. Oh, that's devastating. I thought he did. Let me check pictures. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Never mind. We don't have that. Oh man, that is so that is devastating. I thought I'm gonna check a couple of other folders because I would have sworn that he did that. No, he didn't. All right, we don't have the picture. Never mind. Never mind. Unfortunately. No, it's not next Thursday. I'm going on vacation. So it'll be in 2 Thursdays from now is the next stream. And we're going to build the sleeper PC. Is it an old case? Yeah, it is a genuine banged up like 1980s or 90s beige colored case. It's going to be an actual sleeper build. Before the stream, it's the beige color on the outside, scuffed up and everything. And then the inside is all like silver metal. I'm going to spray paint the entire internals of the case to just be all white. And then the parts are all white. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's going to be so good. I can't wait, man. It's going to look so good. It's going to look so clean. Where's your vacation at? We're going to the beach, man. We're going to go to the beach for a week and chill. Well, not fully. Mostly disconnected beach vacation. Will you hire me now that GPUs are available? I don't know about you, but we are hiring now. Yeah, we are actually hiring because GPUs are available. Yeah. Yeah, I just interviewed a potential candidate today, actually. What age do you start hiring at? I'm not legally allowed to discriminate against age. But I think I can say 18 or older. Would you hire for the Houston location? We are definitely going to be hiring for the Houston location. Yeah, I'm actually... We're still in the final stages of planning which employees here in Pittsburgh are coming and which ones are going to not come to Houston whenever we move next year. I will definitely, towards like spring of next year, start some sort of system so we can hire people like before we even move. And like one of our trips down to Houston, I'll probably schedule like several interviews with candidates. That way we can hire people like right away. Yeah, we will definitely need more people whenever we get there. We're kind of we're strategic. We're growing at a strategic rate right now, not to like overwhelm ourselves 1 year before we move to Houston. You know, it wouldn't be the super smart thing to just hire 10 people here when we're leaving in a year. So why are you moving? Houston has literally always been our end goal. You got to remember, my wife and I, we got married like 13 years ago in Japan, in the military. We were both active duty military. And we traveled all over the world. Well, not all over. We lived all over the world, you know, always away from family, you know, and our last duty station was in New Jersey before I got out. And then we moved our way over to Pittsburgh because I could commute to my IT job like once a month from Pittsburgh to Jersey. So we couldn't go too far, but Pittsburgh is close to my home of Central PA, and I have friends out here and whatnot. But Houston is where my wife's family lives, and it's always been our end goal to get to Houston, you know. So we're 1 year away from finally reaching the end destination. We can buy our forever home and hopefully live happily ever after. We just have to move an entire business in order to make that happen, man. Harrisburg area here? Yeah, I grew up in Harrisburg. Or right outside of Harrisburg. Now you'll be farther away from the Steelers? Yeah, that is unfortunate. The good thing is we've only lived in Pittsburgh for 3 years? 4 years? 4. So it's like I haven't lived in Pittsburgh for most of my life, and I've still been a Steelers fan. There are Steelers fans everywhere, which is good. The only thing that sucks about Houston is the weather, man. The weather in Houston's awful. But there is a micro center. They do have a micro center, which will probably come in clutch. Traffic as well. Yeah, traffic is the other thing. People do not move to Houston for traffic and weather. That's actually probably the top 2 reasons why people leave Houston. Closer to the Houston Oilers. That's true. Why is that PC running? It is not. Are you trying to rage bait me? He's gonna become a Houston Texans fan. I mean, my wife is a big Houston Texans fan. The Texans are the only team that I like don't hate. I am a die-hard Steelers fan to the point where I hate, like actually hate, every other team. Texans, I have grown to not despise them. 10 with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Steelers are so mid. We'll see, man. We'll see. Micro Center or Newegg? Please. That's Micro Center all day, man. Lions question mark? No, I mean I literally hate every team. Cowboys looking good this year? I'm not gonna lie. If the Cowboys like can somehow keep Pickens from doing Pickens things and like causing some drama, like if Pickens just like goes off, that one's gonna hurt. That one's gonna hurt big time. If Pickens goes down there and gets like 1,400 yards, double-digit touchdown, oh man, that's gonna be really, really difficult to watch. What are we drinking tonight? I did have a West Coast IPA, the Solabration from Cinderlands Brewing here in Pittsburgh. Now I am having a Topo Chico. Ex-Steelers receiver not losing their mind? What is this fantasy? That's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't think that's going to happen. We have a extremely consistent track record of getting rid of diva wide receivers at the correct time. But I don't know, man. I usually like players whenever they get traded away or, you know, sign somewhere else or whatever, they're usually like instantly dead to me. Like I don't care about you at all. Just again, just being a die-hard Steelers fan. Pickens, like, I don't know. I'm kind of rooting for him. I was such a big Pickens fan, man. I love George Pickens when he was on the Steelers. So I'm definitely not rooting for him to fail. Not at all. Can you make a Steelers themed build? Oh man. So I did that. I'm not. We don't need to get too in depth because I have a feeling most of you saw it. I had a Pittsburgh Steeler on this very Thirsty Thursday live stream. I mean, what was that, like 2 months ago? That's Darnell Washington of the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. We built him a Steelers themed PC. And that is current. It wasn't Steelers themed on the stream. We had to oh look, him. Yeah, I have done that. That milestone has been reached. That might be peak. That might be peak for my my Steelers career right there. That was insane. What is your home PC specs? 9800X 3D, 64 gigs of RAM, and a 9070 XT. What keyboard do you have behind you? This is the Wooting HE60. This is the Optimum Collab one. I did replace the keycaps. They look very similar to the Optimum Collab, but I replaced the keycaps so they have that gradient look, like an Ala F75, which I also have right next to me. But yeah, this is the Wooting HE60. I actually thought that was Ala. Yeah, the keycaps look exactly like the Ala ones. They have the very similar gradient, but I mean, they are definitely different keyboards. I do like that gray radiant design. I am a fan of that. How much do you recommend balling out on a keyboard? Only if you already balled out on your PC. You know, if you are unhappy with your PC's performance or your monitor, you know, I would much rather spend sorry. I would much rather spend that extra money on a better CPU and GPU, and then a monitor, and then a mouse, and then a mouse pad. And then I would consider balling out on the keyboard. The F75 is like $100 and amazing. Yeah, I will die on that hill. I think the Ala F75 Pro is the best keyboard under $70, $75. If it wasn't for the Wooting that I paid like $300 for, or whatever the obnoxious amount was, if it wasn't for that, I would definitely still be daily driving the Ala. I love that F75. It's so good for the price. Are you into Zelda at all? No, I've tried multiple times. No Zelda game has ever hit the spot for me. Yeah, those just don't do it for me for, excuse me, for some reason. I do not know. Hope your kid's getting to know more about Wooting? What? I don't let the kids touch this keyboard. The one thing that the kids do mess up is, especially my 3-year-old, the Artisan mouse pad. Oh my God. he'll just come up here and like start like designing. He'll start drawing with his fingernail on the obnoxiously expensive artisan mount. I'm like, dude, come on, man. Every single time, if he sits on my lap, I tell him like right away, like, all right, please don't touch dad's mouse pad. But like 20 minutes or not 20, like 3 minutes will go by and he'll just start scratching on. I'm like, come on, man. Come on, man. Is 90 degrees too hot for a CPU while stress testing? Yeah. Yeah, you do not want... I mean, if it, like, peaks at 90 degrees after 30-minute stress test, it might not be the end of the world. But, like, you genuinely do not want... Generally, do not want your CPU to go to 90. Why not go for a wide mouse pad for him to draw more? Touche. It's not a bad idea. How's the Houston stuff going? I mean, it's going. We're 1 year out. You know, there's a lot of things that we want to do differently business-wise that we can't really do until we move to Houston. But we are trying to, like, you know, we're trying to build the infrastructure. We're trying to build the culture. You know, we're trying to hire elite level talent here before we leave. That way we can, you know, hit the ground running even faster whenever we do get to Houston. So it's like we're basically doing a lot of prep work right now. Why Houston over Austin? Only because my entire wife's family is in Houston. Yeah, that's the only reason. We have so much. She has such a big family. So we just want our kids to grow up with family. Again, we spent over a decade traveling or like living in other places of the world away from family. We're kind of sick of not living close to family at this point because of the military. Dallas is better than H-Town and Austin? I don't know about that. I've been to all three of those. I mean, I would definitely not be able to be surrounded by that many Cowboys fans. No way. That's already a deal breaker. Are your kids Steelers fans? If somebody at school were to ask them that, I think they would say yes. When we talk about it at home, they constantly tell me that they're Bengals fans, and like I just want to. I don't, obviously, but like my 3-year-old thinks it's the funniest thing in the world. He just like runs around the house, and he's like, "I love the Bengals." And it's genuine, too, because his favorite color is orange, and he knows how much Dad despises the Bengals. So, I think they are actually Steelers fans, but they're trolling. They're literally rage baiting already. My 3-year-old rage baits me. Is sim racing good? Does it feel real? No, it does not feel real. It is fun. But if you want to get into sim racing for it to actually feel real, you need to spend a lot of money. $9070 XT or 7900 XTX? That's a hot debate, man. That's a hot debate. The XTX is a little bit better. But the 9070 XT is newer. Has FSR 4. You know, will be supported for longer. We'll get new updates first, you know. It's a tough call. It's a tough call. Personally, I would get the 9070 XT just because I value being on the latest generation, getting all the latest tech, you know? But the XTX is better. When will this vid come out? This one's not coming out for a while. Couple weeks. Are you going to build PCs for any other Steelers before you move? I mean, I would definitely take... I would. I don't know if I will, though. Darnell is my only Steelers contact, unfortunately. If the opportunity presented itself, I definitely would, though. Knuckles! With the 1,000 bit, he says, enjoy watching the streams and learning more. Thank you, man. Really appreciate that. That's a lot of bits. You need to update the Zach's gear on your website. I know, man. I know. But I don't know if you saw. I was talking about this earlier. I literally just updated the pure performance templates, though. Last night. This is the most recent update on the website. So all of the pure performance PC build templates, totally free. You click on them, you got a parts recommendation, parts links, alternative parts, etc. That's updated. I want to do the content creator builds. I want to do the NVIDIA gaming builds next. That'll probably be next. Then we'll do the content creator builds. And then maybe I'll... Maybe we'll update this one, man. That's a little... Actually, this is all updated. That is literally all updated right there. That is still the same. For the home streaming gear, that is literally every single thing that I'm using right now. I have both those lights going. I have the headset. These are the two cameras that I am... Oh, no. The one camera's out of date. The one camera's out of date. That's the stream deck. That is fully updated. And this is mostly updated too. Wow. Oh, wow. That is updated. Wow. It's just this one. The PC's updated, but Milkman, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, is still in the live stream. Milkman with the 10 tier 1 gifted subs. My God. He just doesn't stop. Thank you very much, Milkman. I appreciate that. That is 60. Today, I think. Just 60 today. That's ridiculous. Thank you, man. The GOAT, I agree. That is obnoxious. An hour ago, you said the stream would end in 30 minutes. You guys are asking good questions, man. Sometimes I get bored. Sometimes you guys get bored. Which is valid. Sometimes my brain is just fried. Oh, I know what it is. Oh, wow. I know what it is, actually. I know exactly. A, you guys are asking good questions today. But B, I had a very questionable energy drink at 6:30 p.m. That is definitely what's going on right now. A very questionable 6:30 p.m. energy drink. So, I might... Dude, I got enough energy to play some Minecraft after this, man. John Jones versus Tom Aspinall? We'll never know, man. We'll never know. All I want right now in the UFC, like literally the only thing I want. Well, no, there's two. I want Dustin Poirier to win. His last fight. I want him to retire winning in Louisiana. That I want to see. Number two, I just want to watch Tom Aspinall in the octagon. That's it. That's all I want to see. I don't care who it is at this point. I don't care if it's flyweight. I literally just want to see Tom Aspinall knock somebody out. Again. That's it. This dude could potentially be one of the greatest fighters of all time. In his literal prime. and we just can't see him fight. It's insane, man. It's insane. Those are the only two things that I want from the UFC right now. John Jones needs to retire? He did. I thought he already did. I thought he retired like a month ago. Will you build a Bengal themed PC? Never. Not in a million years. If Joe Burrow said, hey man, I want to come on Thirsty Thursday next week, dude, I'd literally say no. No way. Dana is obsessed with John Jones. That's the problem, yeah. That is the problem. Yo, I have a 5600G. Should I get an RX 6600? I mean, that'd be a good start. That'd be a good quality upgrade without breaking the bank for sure. Cap? No way. There's no way. I'm not kidding when I say I literally hate the Bengals. How do you feel about Aaron Rodgers? I'm excited. I'm just genuinely excited to watch Steelers football this year. I really hope that I mean, I have thought for several years now that we are just good quarterback play away from making a deep run in the playoffs. We have not gotten that, obviously. I don't know if he can give that to us. I hope he did. I hope he can, but it's going to be fun either way. Steelers going 10-7 this year? I mean, that's a given. But we can still make a deep playoff run by going 10-7. Do you like Khabib? I didn't like him when he was fighting. I wasn't a big UFC fan back then. So I didn't really appreciate his dominance. But now looking back on it, yeah, I mean, I have respect for Khabib. Rodgers is low-key washed. Yeah, I mean, people that say that, I think, just don't actually watch football. Like, if you actually watched Rodgers play football in the second half of last year, which is our most recent data point to determine which players are washed and which ones are not, you would not say that. If you watched him play last year, especially the second half of the year, coming off an Achilles injury, you wouldn't say that. Like, he did not show signs of being washed. He's not in his prime. But, I mean, that dude can sling it. He can still sling it into the end zone, perfect dimes, back shoulder throw. I mean, he can do it, man. I mean, the Jets do suck. Take that into account. Yeah, I think it's either rage bait, probably is, or it's genuine fake football fans. We should bring Brady back into the league. No, I'm done with Brady, man. Ben would have had at least 2 more Super Bowls if it wasn't for Brady. Do you watch football? I don't miss a Steelers snap. Die-hard Steelers fan, man. LXRD Gamer with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Oh wow, we just hit a level 4 hype train. Let's go. Thank you, Milkman. Appreciate that. As a Bills fan, I too am done with Brady as well as the Cowboys. What? As a Bills fan, you're done with the Cowboys? I'm not following that one. What's the relationship of Yeah, I'm lost. What's the relationship of the Bills and the Cowboys? Should I know that? Daniel with $3 dono says, stay spicy, tech nerds. Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm not following that one at all. Any plans to help Indian people on PC builds? We have different prices. No. Sorry. Like, I can help any person with the fundamentals of PCs, but like, there is no way that I can learn a different market, unfortunately. As far as international viewers go, I think India is the biggest country for ZTT viewership outside the United States. But there is just no possible way that I can learn a whole different market. But I can help anybody with anything PC related outside of value, pricing, market availability, etc. All right, I'm gonna get going, guys. I gotta go. That was a serious, legit yap session tonight. Thank you guys very much for the support. Milkman, if you're still here, man, thank you very much for all those gifted subs. All the subs, donos, biddies, super chats, donations, all those people that clocked in all that time watching the ads. That is literally what pays for the, sorry. That is literally what pays for the Gaming PC giveaways. Again, we are going to raffle this one off on July 10th, which seems far away, but it's actually not, because no Thirsty Thursday next week. I'll be on vacation. And then the week after that is the sleeper build. The very next Thirsty Thursday stream is going to be for the sleeper PC, which I'm super excited about. And then it'll be the raffling off maybe the week after that, or 2 weeks after that. I'm not sure. But yeah, exclamation point giveaway. Make sure you guys continue to be logged in, watch the next stream and whatnot. The Pure Performance Gaming PC templates on zttbuildhelp.com, totally free, are updated as well. We hit 100,000 Twitch followers today, which is pretty crazy. And that's all I got for you. Thank you guys very much for your viewership. Thank you for asking really good questions. Feel like we had some good conversation today. So I appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out with me while we're building these PCs. And yeah, hopefully you guys have a good weekend. I'll see you in the exclamation point Discord if you want to hop into our Discord server. Actually, that's going to be oh wow, that's going to be the next 100K. How many people we got in that Discord server? That's close to 100K too. Hold on. We got 91,277 people in there. That'll be the next one. Or Facebook. Actually, that could be a close call. We'll see. But yeah, either way, I will see you guys later. Thank you guys very much for the support, as always. I genuinely appreciate it. Shout out to the mods as well. It looked like this was a mod-heavy streaming day. We appreciate your guys' service. But yeah, have a good one, guys. See ya.